What's up, Jay?
Hey.
That might be me. Hang on. Got a bit of an echo. Hold on. I had to turn the equalizer off because it's affecting the old the setup, because I like to hear my music proper, so the EQ's got to be on, so I had to turn it off now. Gutted.
Oh no.
Especially that particular tune, because the percussion in it is brilliant.
Gotcha. Well, I'm just chiming in with the everyone out there in the live chat.
Oh, you do that, mate. I mean, it's good to see what they're saying.
Oh yeah, and it's just interact, say hi to everyone, show them
yeah,
love.
you know it is. You know, it's all good. Knowledge, how you doing, mate? He says, cheers, Eagle Eye crew. Knowledge, they're all late. Anyone after 10:30 is late. Well late, because I'll start 5 minutes early.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday when you weren't here. I said, "Oh, he's tardy," and I was like, "Okay, he must not be coming." It got to about 30 minutes. Okay, he's not coming. I didn't see your message. Yeah,
I put the message out. I did put the message out, but that was technical issues. I'm rebooting my laptop, and there was other things going on with it, and just couldn't get a handle on it. So I just thought I was running out of time, and I just thought, nah. I can't even go into a show flustered. I ain't going in flustered. I have to be cool as a cucumber, as they say.
Oh, so, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That's the reason, Eagle Eye Crew. I'm really sorry about yesterday night. If I could, I would have been on. You know it. I don't like to miss an evening with the Eagle Eye Crew showing them evidence. I don't want to miss an evening because we've got so much. Chief says, riding red with Cheech and Chong, rolling one now. Please do. Hot knife, 2 lungs and a biff. Nice one. Yo, guy. Hey, yeah, Chief. Eli, how you doing, mate? I saw it. I couldn't believe it. Eli says, I was here late last night writing my first comment. Oh, my God. I saw it and I thought, oh, man, he's been on it waiting to fling the comment on. Wow. But that's dedication, Eagle Eye Crew, isn't it? That's dedication. Come on, man. Where are you? We're like 5 minutes in and we're still waiting. Lord have mercy. I'll really have to hit a big blunt. I'll have to be doing my chong face. I love it because when I back away from the camera, they disappear. You know what I mean? As soon as I move forward now, here they come. The boys. Oh, Eli says I'm in New Zealand. Oh, yeah, you're like 12 hours in front or something. Is it 12 hours or something in New Zealand? I know it's a few hours. Same as your cousins there in Oz. He'd probably say, I ain't bloody related to them bloody Aussies. Swanee, how you doing, mate? Glad you could make it. It's all love in the chill out zone. A few different beats for you today. I just thought it's Saturday. Have it a little bit like I know it's been a liquid drum and bass and stuff, but thought I'd try a little bit different flavour tonight.
Nice.
You know, why not? Can't hear the same. Oh, Eli says, I'm the future. Aussie is 2 hours behind me. So you should be able to tell me what's happening in the newspapers then. Because we ain't got it here yet. We haven't got tomorrow's news yet. Chief says, I'm a red brick bigot from the land of fruits and nuts, and I will tell you, Eli's a great soul. New Zealand in the house. Oh, yeah, Eli's a good one. Yeah, Eli's a good one, mate. I love Eli, mate. Cook TKS, long day, being a chef, taking a chilling evening all. Nice tunes. Thanks, Ronnie. That's what it's about, mate. Just easing back. Smoking your things if you got them. Drinking your libation if you got it. We are going to look at some evidence today. Yeah, exactly. Swanee says, so he does his thanks crew back at you all. And Swanee said, we now know tomorrow comes. So, yeah, we are definitely getting a tomorrow because we've got a man from tomorrow in Eli. So they can't trick us. Come on, guys, get your asses in here, man. We need to get moving. I want to get on with my memes. I've got some shit to... Well, I wasn't really creative today. I think it was a bit of a hangover from yesterday because I had that technical difficulty. I just wanted to throw my laptop through the window. But I didn't.
I almost did that a month ago when the goddamn camera wasn't working. I didn't know it was the lens camera.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
I was ready to smash it.
I was on the verge, James. I'll tell you, because I wasn't happy. 10 minutes before I'm due to go on, my laptop starts giving it. Well, not 10 minutes, about an hour actually, because I've rebooted it and then I sent out the message and because I knew it was going to still play out, but fingers crossed.
Yeah, I got on early yesterday. I was in the waiting room, and I was back there for about an hour. I just left the computer on while I was doing other shit. He ain't coming.
I'm really sorry, man.
Oh, it's all good. I was doing other stuff, so
I'm really sorry.
I was getting all my evidence together.
I'm waiting on me yesterday because, I couldn't even. I sent the message I had on my phone, and I couldn't even. I weren't in the mood to do a thing, like a little message to send onto the YouTube channel to let everyone know. I just thought everyone would just probably catch it off the Red Bricks University or someone will post it around.
Yeah, but, I saw it on there later, several hours. But you know what? Dude, I'm at home chilling. It didn't matter. You didn't make it. Hey, guess what? I just lit one up and said, "Hey, I hope he's all right." And then later, I seen that post and said, "Oh shit, it's all good." At first, I was like, you know what? He had the grandkids today, so he's probably with the grandkids. I said, "Wait a minute, it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there. He ain't with no grandkids."
That was yesterday. Listen, I had a day yesterday. It was long. Because I had to take them to school, pick them up, bring them home, take them swimming, bring them home. Oh man, it was a long day. And then because I had everything set up though, so it wasn't like I had to come home and set anything up. Everything was set up on the laptop. That's how I am. So when I come in, I know I've only got a couple of hours. I can chill, I can have a smoke, get in the mood. Got in the mood. I was ready to go, and then there you go.
Boom, monkey wrench.
Fuck me up. Just like the booster. Fuck me up.
The third booster or the fifth booster?
That was the fifth booster, man.
That was a real fuck up there.
Oh, that fucked me right up, mate. I tell you. Knowledge. I'm in full chill mode, ready to take notes. Bless you, mate. Bless you.
Knowledge.
But remember, it's not a class here. It's just us chilling. The classmates are chilling. Laptop fuckology, says Odin.
Fuckology, laptop. Odin's beard.
Oh, yeah.
Eagle Eye Crew.
So always on the case, mate. Always on the case.
Love to everyone.
He's letting no one pass the gate.
Even when you have electronics or inanimate objects that piss you off and you want to beat the shit out of them, one love.
You know what?
One love to your fellow man, but them objects beat the hell out of them, especially if you got extra money.
You've got to realise anything that's got parts that can will fuck up. I mean, it just will, and it always wants to fuck up at the wrong moment, you know.
If I had endless money, I'd have about 20 laptops back there.
Oh
so
God, yeah.
Fucks up, I just smash it and open the box and grab another one.
Open another box, bring out a new one. That's how you do it. I don't think IBM would give a shit, mate. You know what I mean? They just throw shit out and put new shit in every day.
Yep.
Come on, Eagle Eye.
I have a good old Lenovo.
Oh, listen,
which is IBM.
It's Hoboken.
I don't know why that Lenovo bought out IBM. Why they didn't keep their name?
Well,
I never heard of Lenovo until I got. I said, "Who the hell is Lenovo?" Like,
Lenovo, Russian. They're Russian. They're Russian, aren't they? Yeah.
They're not big out here. They are now, but I never heard.
Fervent says it gets expensive. It does. because I know, I mean, I'm saving for a new laptop now anyway. Once I start doubting a thing, then I have to replace it, because I don't want it fucking up on me when I'm live or anything like that.
Oh no.
Plus, this is pretty slow. It's an all right laptop. It's pretty slow because I need one that's a little bit quicker. And obviously for this new software that I've got, I need a faster machine. So once we get a faster machine, then the show will really change, because I'll be able to do proper transitions in and out, change the audio at will properly. You know, I'll be able to look on the comments and have the screen up at the same time. Just can't do it on this one. But, you know, we'll get there in the end. You know, we will get there in the end.
Probably the bigger the group gets, better the laptop.
Well, it's the more pressure then. And the bigger the group gets, the more pressure. Then man like you, James, has to step up and get their stream going.
I can't do a stream. I barely have enough time to do this. I mean, if I had to prepare for this other than getting evidence, do you know, yesterday worked out real good since you weren't, because I had my baby yesterday until about 3:30, and my evidence wasn't ready. I had the evidence, but I didn't have the names on nothing. So I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning yesterday, putting all the names on and going through it. And of course, every time I put names, I find more evidence. Oh shit!
Of course.
So I had to just make up a folder. I put a folder and named it holding tank. So I got all my shit in there that just ready to, that doesn't have anything on it in the holding tank. Then I take it out of that and put the names on it. So I'm ready today. I got a lot of shit today, but I'm only gonna do about maybe 20, 25. But I got about 60 of them.
You do as many as you like, mate.
Nah, I don't want to take up. I don't want to take up the whole. There's always tomorrow or next time.
Hey, James, we see what we see. You show what you want to show. You know me. I'm always lit. I've always got evidence. So.
I know, and I love listening to your evidence. That's the thing. I just happen to be on the screen, but shit, I'll
try and deliver it in a way that look, it's like this. I think it was either Muhammad Ali. I think it was Muhammad Ali. Mark said this. What good is a story if you can't deliver it to the smallest person and the oldest person? You have to be able to deliver the same message to the youngest and to the oldest, and for them to understand it. So that's why I'll probably do my narration the way I'll do it. I'm letting you see what we call evidence, and then I'll just point out little pieces that should be relevant in your mind if you watch the documentary. If you haven't watched the documentary, you won't have the context of what we're showing you. It's so simple. It's your reference points. It will kind of cleanse your mind of the programming that you've got. And those silly questions that you want to ask, you won't want to ask them because you've watched the documentary and it's explained very well there in depth. But you have to be able to tell the youngest and the oldest the same story, and they both must be able to understand it. So this is why I'm trying to, why make something complicated when it can be simple? That's the way that I look at it.
Yeah, I'm into simple stuff.
Yeah,
simplifying everything.
That was Ali. That was Ali. We. How about that then? We. That was Muhammad Ali talking about, people being together. Me is we. Brilliant man. So I think underrated. Let's read a few comments. Chief says, sounds like a great time. Swanee says, wise man. It's just experience, that's all. Evidentology, says Odin. Yep, that's me. I put the evidence up again and again. I'm called Grand Bob by the youngsters. I love all that. I love it. There's nothing better than sitting with young people or younger people just talking. I'm called cunt by mine. As long as you're not a shit cunt. Ali was a bad man. Oh, listen, you know what? Got the utmost respect for men like that, because there's not many men or people in the world, not men, but people in general, that work hard, get to a successful point in their lives, and are willing to give it up on their principles. Most bend over. But Ali, no. And then to go and change your name, embrace a Muslim, that a religion that was being castigated at the time. Then to stand up to him against over Vietnam.
He could have left that religion alone, but at least he meant good by it.
It's not for me. It's not for me. But if that's what he believed in that strongly, then it's for him. But I'm not a belief system person. You know what I mean? No, that's not for me. But I just we don't see enough people standing behind their principles and willing to go to the lengths that he was willing to go to stay pure, to stay on course.
And look at the bastards. What did they do? They take what you got. We're gonna take your right to work. You can't box no more if you don't want to go. These fuckers are fucking pathetic.
Oh yeah, of course. They're more than that.
They can fucking.
And the other thing that I rate him for, is that he was talking back to power, talking back to government, saying, "You're not forcing me to do this. You're not forcing me to leave this country and go and fight other poor people in another country who ain't done nothing to me."
I don't even know no Viet Cong.
No, listen, that's right. Always rate him. He's always, to me, he was the greatest, and there'll never be anyone who can touch his fame. He was the champion of the champions. Walk the talk, did Ali, says Swanee. Fum asses are like flies, you know. Oh, let them be. They've got nothing better to do. They're being done. Let them be done. Right, I'm giving you 5 minutes more, and then I'm starting the memes. Boom, boom.
Mike coming in today?
I sent him the link. You sent me the thumbs up, so maybe he's just a bit late. I don't know.
He might accidentally push the button and be on.
Oh, maybe. I
guess I'll stay on. It's always nice to have Mike in.
Time, James, I've got to tell him to unmute his bloody microphone because he's stoned. So,
yeah, he's a good guy.
Where are you, Mike? Hurry up and get in. I don't know if any one of the Eagle Eye crew managed to catch True Seeker 69's live stream last night. I heard it was very eventful. I heard she
a couple nights ago, but I didn't see last night's.
Yeah, she
doesn't ring on my damn phone. I have subscribed to her, but I gotta look in that because I'm not getting my notifications.
Just check it again. Sometimes they unsubscribe. You do know that. YouTube can be bastards. Yeah, and apparently in her stream she went off. She went off at someone. So very interesting. Very interesting.
Is that right?
Yeah. But
let me grab my other phone.
Yeah, I'm going to start memes in a minute. I'm just grabbing the screen. Eagle Eye crew. Time for the day's memes. Let me just change the banner whilst I'm at it.
Mark coming in today?
Who?
Marky Mark.
Don't know, mate. Maybe not.
I know he's getting some good evidence.
Oh yeah. Eli said, "Did she do a Jerry?" I can't even answer that one.
I never heard her go off on anyone before.
I don't want to get caught in the crossfire. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's a tricky one. Fervent says TTS 69 is a top-notch wise woman. Yep, she is. I love Jen. She's great.
She dabbles in a lot of shit, but I like her.
Did she do a Jerry? I've done that one. No, apparently she went off at Jerry. No, don't be sorry. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, you ask a question, I'll give you the answer. I ain't going to lie about things. Apparently she went off at Jerry. So I'm going to go back and look at it later.
Was he on the stream with her?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
think she was just talking about
Oh, okay.
things, and it just came out. Well, I mentioned that shit because Derek would not have. No, I wouldn't have booked. It's not. To me, I mean, look, I keep telling you guys this, and I do want you to understand. I love Jerry. He's my main man, but he was my main man. But you know, things happen. You've got to. If you let people trample over you all the time, they're not going to stop, and they're not going to realise that they're in error. The way they're treating people is in error. Now, as I said before, I won't be the first and I won't be the last. And you've heard, if you watch Jen's stream, you'll see what she feels about things. And no doubt, if you ask Joachim, you'll find out what he thinks about things. And I'm talking about the Tartarian meltdown, if you don't know who Joachim is. So, patterns of behaviour, you know, I'm not telling him what to do, and I'm not telling him what to be. All I'm saying is you can't be that near me. That's it. That's been brewing for ages. Of course it has. A compass for your eyes, says Red Bricks. A mind to see, of course. Just letting her truth be told, very proper. Of course it is. You know, there's a lot of misconceptions about things, and you know, and the roles people played in things, you know, and people not getting credit for what they've done. And you know, if you've got a side to, I always believe if you're you know, you've got things to say, you should be able to say them without anybody jumping all over you, especially if they're true, right? Especially if they're true. But you know, that's a different issue. And you know, as I said before, I'm not trying to divide myself of anything. I'm not taking away, and I'm not adding any words to Meltology. It's the message is still the same from me. End of story. Right, let us get into some memes. The tardy ones will be shown the back of the bus next time. Here we go. Meme station. Here we go. Here we go. I don't always call astronauts on the moon, but when I do, I use a landline. He's such a... Oh, I can't stand this guy. Can't stand this guy. I'm him and... what's that other one? Johnson. The one before him. Johnson, the worst presidents ever. I mean, they're just disgusting filth. Absolute filth. Right, Paul, let's go. Oh, sorry about that. Getting excited again. Film director Stanley Kubrick meeting with NASA in 1965. We had Frederick Ordway III, NASA advisor, Donald Slayton, NASA astronaut, unknown man at the back, Arthur C. Clarke, sci-fi author, Kubrick at the front, and George Mueller, senior administrator, Apollo project. I wonder what they were talking about then. I wonder what a film director would be doing meeting all these people and a sci-fi author. I wonder if they were cooking up the the script to the Apollo moon landings. Just a thought. This is one of the British, I think it's the new British Minister for Health. I think, come along, children, you don't have to ask mum and dad. Once you've had one of these, you can have a lollipop. How's that? You seeing the screen all right, James?
Yes, I'm right here.
You seen? No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking because I haven't heard you make a noise.
Oh no, I'm watching them, but I was listening to Jen.
Are you working?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on stuff that I missed out on.
All right.
So I just got the mute button here, and I'm reading the comments. I'm watching another video, and I'm listening to you at the same time. I'm multitasking. Brilliant.
Here we go. Look, this isn't really about the shot. I mean, I've seen this photo before. It's all about she's a meth head, but it just shows you what's going to happen. Look, from shot 1 to shot 7 is just horrendous. I mean, this number 4. Oh my God.
She looked like she might be getting a little bit better in number 7. Because number 6, I don't know what happened on number 6, but number 7.
But look at number 1. Look at number 1 to 2. Normal. Absolutely normal. 3, she's losing the plot. 4, she's gone.
Number 3, she's starting to look like look like that Exorcist.
Looking like Skeletor here.
Ah, damn, you ain't lying.
But these bottom 3, oh Lord, 5, 6, and 7.
That's a whole different person right there. You would never convince me that that's the same person. I'll get at
1 and 7. Look at 1 and then look at 7 before and after. It's just
like, hey, I'm gonna hook you up with someone. She kind of ugly, but she cute. Before you guys have some cute kids.
Yeah, give her free square meals a day for a month, and she'll look like this again.
Yeah, some cute kids because they're gonna look like the number 1, but
oh damn. I've got to get off this picture.
That's like some of the women you date in high school, and you see them in the 50-year reunion. God damn, no, we didn't date.
Totally different.
I never dated her. We didn't do nothing.
You look at that face, you say, "God damn, you've had a hard life."
You let yourself go.
Ooh, oh my Lord.
Sometimes it happens.
Oh, them girls. Best to put them down. Put them down. Fuck writing. Let's just not all pay taxes at the same time. There's literally nothing they can do about it. Exactly. But they're going to round up everybody and put everybody in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing about that busts their financial hold on everything if you did that. Deliveroo. Delivery number 6268. Rider collects £22.16. Delivery notes. This is a contact-free delivery. Please, can you call instead of ringing the bell? Thanks. P.S. COVID is a hoax to bring in a one-world government. This is a real patriot here, you know. This is what you call patriotic, to put it on someone's bill. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, Mr. Fauci, going to see his shrink. So tell me, these variants you speak of, are they in the room with us now? He is one of the most maddest people in the world. And how he's allowed to dictate medical policy after what he did in the 80s with the AIDS virus, that people didn't die of the AIDS virus, they died of the concoction of pills that this man put into the public arena. Disgusting. And now we're supposed to trust him again. Riddle with this. What's never been proven but taught as fact. The list is fucking endless. Oh man, the list is endless. Gravity. Yeah. Gravity. That's my chopping in. But there's loads.
Yeah. Mike mentioned gravity the other day. I'm a little like, what? Gravity.
Gravity.
We don't talk about gravity on here, Mike.
Yeah, well, there's no gravity, mate. I mean, I missed it. Otherwise, I would have told him. Buoyancy and density.
I was thinking how Jerry would have drilled him.
Oh well, it's like it's not Jerry's show, though, isn't it? So I'm a little bit more tactful. I just remind him density and buoyancy, mate. Don't come with that fucking made up fucking gobbledygook gravity shit. If we're really in a pandemic, hospitals wouldn't be firing qualified, experienced staff for declining as shots. They wouldn't, would they? You see how this system works? 1 minute these nurses and qualified medical people are the angels, the saviors, and now look at them. They're getting laid off because they won't participate in this madness over a shot. I stepped in shit. Visit the COVID-19 information center for vaccines and resources. It is shit. It's a pile of shit, a crock of shit. And anyone who can't see has got shit in their eyes. Today I farted in a store aisle. Some lady said, "You're gross." I said, "Well, you're too close and your mask doesn't work." This guy has got some of the best one-liners ever. Especially when it comes to giving it to his wife, you know what I mean? Oh, man. The government has plans to return your freedom, has no plans to return your freedom. How long will it take you to realize that?
At all. We're still waiting on our 9/11 freedoms back that they took.
Oh God, yeah, exactly.
And all the other ones.
And they will change the law and take your freedoms in any emergency, and you go along with it. So then they just create emergencies, and you go along with
temporary, but they never go back to normal.
No, never.
It's like someone borrowing some money from you. You get that. Yeah. You borrow some money when your kids borrow money. That's not that you're never gonna get it back.
Never, ever.
You just give it to them. Yeah.
You have to understand what they do is they treat you like this, the slave. You just don't know it. You think you're free. You're not free. You were never born free. If they can tell you what to do, what to drink, and all the rest of it, and what to take into your body, you're not free. You're collateral. You're chattel. You're a commodity. Your birth certificate is on the stock exchange. That's how much of a commodity you are. Oh, well. The grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He also had some underage girls, but he can't remember them. You know what? All this shit that we're seeing now, the Taliban and the COVID, all this is so that these paedophiles can make an exit. Next couple of months, maybe this one they'll tell you he's died of a heart attack. But he won't. He'll be on the island with all the rest of them sick people. Before you do me wrong, make sure you'll never need me again, ever. That's very true words. Because there's no way back. No way back. I thought this was quite funny. Definitely thought this was Batman twerking at first glance. It's not some kind of beast because its eye is there, look. But you could be mistaken for Batman twerking. Look like butt cheeks there. This is for my protagonist. Basically, you just go straight that way for a while until you fuck off all the way. And then I would put on the on the bottom of this. And once you've reached there, fuck off again. I shit every morning. Yeah, I shit every morning at 8 a.m. Good. What's the matter? I wake up at 9 a.m. Well, you're going to need 2 diapers, mate, aren't you? One for your face, one for your ass. No breathing allowed. Listen, I already told my family if I'm doing that kind of business, just come in with the Glock and just put one to the back of my head. I'm not going for all of that shit myself, pissing myself, and all that business. I went to the doctors today and told him I was suffering from premature ejaculation. He asked, "How does my wife feel about it?" I said, "She took it on the chin the first time, but recently it's getting on her tits." You naughty man. Naughty man. Beloved TV character, children's TV character, Wurzel Gummidge, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, exactly. How can this buffoon be running the country? Can't tell me they're not elected, they're selected, as always, around the world. In every government, they're always selected.
Yep.
The real pandemic is the millions dying from hunger, poverty, human trafficking, and wars. Not a virus with a recovery rate of 99.75%.
Fake virus.
Yeah, this is it. This is where they're blinding you. Imagine all the money that this is hoovered up, this fake virus that could be going here to stop wars and poverty and stopping the human trafficking and the famine and dying from diseases that we shouldn't even really be dying from. This place is sick and it's run by the most sickest people amongst us.
It is. Hey, they've been showing them same kids on commercials since I was born for the last 54 years, and they haven't fucking fed them yet, and they've made billions off it.
And all the time you're seeing these kids with flies all around their faces and all this business and people dying and the money and you may donate the money, it's never getting there.
Oh no, never.
These foundations like the Gates Foundation and the Clinton Foundation, they take your money, it never gets there.
Oh, all them Jerry Lewis kids and all that shit's a scam. These fuckers.
Even going back to
these kids are still
even going back, James, to when you used to see, was it Bob Hope doing the marathons and all that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bob Hope did them. Jerry Lewis.
They never got a fucking penny.
What was that? I forget for them. Jerry Lewis had that big one. That shit for every year he did that telethon. That now if you do it now, he's online, maybe make more money. But always had that Jerry Lewis telethon. We even have the children in need here, and that money doesn't get nowhere. It don't go nowhere. Very, very little of it does. I mean,
they may go to a film.
When you're donating $100 and only maybe $4 of that $100 gets to the rest of it's supplying $1 million a year luxury paychecks. You know, these people are getting paid good. The head of these organizations.
What they do is they swallow up your donation in administration fees.
Yep,
that's where it goes. You got the CEOs of these donations, and it's a real scandal, really. That they're earning like $250,000 a year just to run this charity, just to collect money. Why are you earning so much money? Well,
not to mention all the other perks. That's just the base salary.
Yeah,
you know, company car and trips and everything else goes along with it.
Everything laid on, everything paid for. All coming out of your donations, and this is why these poor kids are starving, because they don't get the money. They go and do a film now.
It's never intended for them.
No, of course not. It's a scam. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but a bigger scale with NASA. It ain't supposed to produce results that are tangible, that that you can see. So they use CGI, and it just sucks up 50 million a day.
And the more exposure something gets, the less it's going to get taken care of. Like that cancer. That shit's never going to go away. Why? Because it's making billions of dollars a year now. It's never going to go away. It just gets more and more patients. It ain't going. They're not trying to fight nothing. And they're not going to fight that either, because it's too much money.
It's all a scam, mate. All a scam.
Yep. Fucking scammers.
The general population doesn't know what's happening, and it doesn't even know that it doesn't know. Of course, they're all brainwashed. How would they know? They spend their time in front of the television, and then any other time they spend at work. A wise man makes his own decision. An ignorant man follows public opinion. And there's plenty of those ignorant men out there. Oh, it said it on the news. It's got to be true. It's written in the Sun, the newspaper. It's got to be true. Public opinion is at best lacking. It can be swayed depending on events, and these events that sway it always seem to be part of the script from the controllers. Joe says, I'm grown impatient with people refusing the vaccine. Tread lightly, Joe says, Kermit. 80 million of us are grown impatient with your bullshit. He's can't say. There's no words, so I'm not going to. Grow some balls. Grow some balls pills, actually. You can get them. Take 2 every 4 hours until you stop submitting to slavery. Of course. It's slavery. It's slavery. Your job is slavery. You just don't know. You think, the exchange of the money for what you do, you think it's freedom. No. The real collateral is the time you spend making that money, because that time you spend making the money should be with your family. This is part of the system to separate husbands and wives and kids when they should all be in the unit together. Joe Biden's brief history of the Taliban. 2020, they're hiding behind rocks with swords. 2021, they've got USA tanks and rifles. It's been going on for a long time. Russia was doing it first, weren't they? So, but at the end of the day, the Chinese are backing them now, so that's why the USA had to run out. I hate when people confuse education with intelligence. You can have a degree and still be an idiot. Exactly. They turn them out at Oxford and Eton and Cambridge every year. Big letters after their names, doctorates and masters, and they couldn't even fucking peel a fucking potato. That's how stupid they are. Yeah, that's how stupid they are. They can't even peel a potato. They're having to have takeout 7 nights a week because they don't know how to turn on their oven. Sniffology, behave. Oh, Sax, how you doing, mate? Laugh out loud, he says. I'm always laughing, mate. It keeps the vibration high. We know today Switzerland knows we know you know. Red bricks. Red bricks. Soul Survivor, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I love it when they all jump in, mate. Look, they all want to jump in later when I've started the memes. I ain't going back. Educated dumb cunts. Odin says, think for yourselfology. Yeah, man. You don't people let government think everything for them. It's like they lost the capability to just say, well, 1 and 1 is 2. They got to get the fucking lowdown from the telly just to confirm it. It's crazy. Red bricks, how you doing? Why ain't you in here, Mike? The link's out there. Get your ass in here, Sniffy Bill. Oh, listen. Don't. These people should, in my opinion, should be hung, drawn, and quartered a long time ago. Enough evidence. Yeah, but the motherfuckers would inject others. Of course they will. You ask how many of them have injected themselves or their family, I bet the answer would be none. Right, I'm going to jump back in the memes. Got a couple more. I like Sanford.
You big
I'll tell you what, we don't have a shortage of dummies. We got every other shortage in the world, but there's plenty of dummies. When was he saying this? In the 70s? Wow. Incredible. Hey, son, you married your brother's widow, then cheated on her with a stripper and got the stripper pregnant, and then denied the child was yours. You paid $12,000 a month rent on your apartment and you refused to pay child support. But I go around saying how immoral Donald Trump is. Yeah, exactly. They're all these people are always going to be in scandal because they live in dirt. They're criminals. Like, you get it? Criminal behavior. I'll just fuck anyone I want and I'll back out of it when I want. You came back for me. I'm not Joe Biden, he says. Good old Forrest. Came a running and saved my ass. Oh, now this is one of mine. And you've just got to look at Laurel's face. He's had the booster. He's had the booster shot. He's had it. Look at his face. Look at Stan.
He knows he fucked up. Like,
look at Stan laughing his nuts off. That's another fine mess you got yourself into. I just had to do that. As soon as I saw it, I thought, yes. And then, obviously, this is what it feels like to have government in your life, fucking you up like there's no one's business. Trying to help, but not helping really, making it worse. at every turn. That's the memes. That's me memes. Hi, Nick. How you doing? Hope you're okay. Odin's beard. I'll listen to him lot. Mike says, okay, maybe soon. I've got a few things going on this Saturday night around here. I'm here listening in while I take care of some biz. Cool, mate. No worries. You get in. It's no problem. So, Mark, do you want to show some evidence then? You got to unmute your mic.
Sorry about that.
See, when you take the mic off, you've got to know you took it off. You should have a little your mic icon should have a stripe for it. When
it does. I just wasn't looking at it.
Oh right, okay.
It does, and then every so often it'll pop up on the board that it's muted.
Yeah, keep smoking. That's what it is. Keep smoking. It smokes enough. Your eagle eye vision is a little bit wonky.
Hey, that's all right. That's what this is for.
Whoa! Put them down. Put it down.
Got the double shot. You got to keep the eyes nice and clean.
Yeah, mate. Oh, listen. Tell you what. You know what? Sometimes my eyes are so sore. That's why I've got the bags under my eyes. That's so sore. I use Optrex. That's what I use.
Okay.
And the other thing, I suffer from hay fever as well, and my eyes get really sensitive.
Yeah, that's why I got the allergy ones, because man, I get these allergies, and right now, they're spraying all that shit. So right now, my eyes are killing me. I've been rubbing them the last few days, so I was like, man, I gotta go get some.
Yeah.
Give me a gallon. Give me a bucket.
I get it twice in the year. I get it at the beginning of summer and at the end of summer, beginning of fall. My eyes are really, really sensitive then. And that's another reason why I wear shades sometimes, because my eyes are so sore and swollen. I have to keep dust out, keep the pollen out. Eli said, Eli, behave yourself. I use LSD eye drops. Nice. Right, so go on then, James. You get your evidence going. Ask for the screen.
All right.
You're in. I will. Eli says LSD drops work a tree. He says, "I'll behave. I will allow that." So does James mislabeled for a reason? See, what? Don't understand that, mate.
It's got the remains of a melted building. I'm not sure about this circle up here. What?
Old Vibes says, I'm sorry, but the picture of the green screen is horrible. Bad vibes. Actually, you know what? I will.
It's a person right here, so you can see. You can give an idea how big this building is. See where I'm circling? See that person right there?
Hang on, mate. I'm just off screen. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you got to zoom it.
Oh, it's zoomed. Go a little bit more.
Right, no, that's good. That person hanging off the side, yeah.
So it gives you an idea how big it is.
How big it is, yeah.
You got an aperture right here, opening. And you got this circle. I'm not sure what this opening was.
It's probably an arch. It's quite big, isn't it?
Yes.
Probably an arch.
You got the remains of it over here.
Carbon-14 scavengers are there in abundance. Same place. See the bricks under the arch. Perfect. Compared to the rest. There's stucco on the sides still there.
Still there. You got the arch down here that's, you see where it's been flooded in. Look at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great. Nicole says, I'll flash her comment up. Because we're cool. Awesome photos, James. Thanks. Excellent job. James is hardcore, man.
You got this balloon rocking up here on the side, crawling up, and X factored, and this stopped right here.
Yeah, notice all the bricks are all cooked everywhere in that place.
I'm not sure what's going on up here.
Lots. See some popping out there. All heat damaged. Every brick. You normally get one or two that might escape, but that looks total.
Once again,
wow.
Blocking and rocking at the bottom.
Look at that shit at the bottom, people.
Just blocking and rocking.
Wow.
Climbing up the top. You got some blocks right here coming in.
Old Sack says, nice one, James.
Thank you. Thank you.
Old Ross saying, thank you for removing the grease. Seems much better now. I'm in a good mood, so I'll let you off. Only kidding. It's a chill out zone, man. It's a chill out zone.
Archway right here.
Oh, look at all of this.
All this carbon 14 coming in.
Old Sax says, sorry. Old Sax says totally jacked. It is. The steps are just melted. Incredible. Again. How do they build it up there? Oh wow.
I got some more of this place. This one's
it's just, I mean, I don't know how much more obvious it could be.
Pocket of survival. The rest of the building over here. It's
pocket of survival right at the top there.
Look like it might be some brick up here. Some, brick that you can that there right at the top. Go up to the top, James. Right, and it's on the right hand side. At the very top is a pocket of survival. Someone over here?
No, here. See, you've got balloon rocks here in the center of the wall.
Uh-huh.
That structure there is a pocket of survival. I can see a door and windows at the bottom, at the top.
I have another one of it.
Swanee says, once you see, you can never unsee. Old Sack says, James's pics makes me want to smoke now. See what effect you're having on people, blood?
Got all this meltage right here. If you look at, you can see that wall in the back. You can see the, see the brick and the different, what now looks like different type of stone and different brick masonry. It was all red brick.
See the difference between that and the one and the one that's directly in front.
Yeah. This one's all popcorn kind of marshmallowed, hard. I don't know what you call this. It's really the way it's just all stuck together. It's real clumpy and have a lot of texture on it. Well, this one here looks more of a plain smooth wall. This one really had a lot of hard heat damage, meltage, and cooling down process.
It's that same place, isn't it?
Yeah. I got a few of this place. That's why I said I'm going to go through these kind of fast, because this is one of those great walls, big walkway connecting buildings. Still see the brick through here. Then you got this balloon rocking going around.
Huge balloon rocks.
Yeah. Look at that.
All the heat coming from the bottom, see?
You see this meltage down here where it's flat. The cellar right there, then just leak back down.
Incredible damage. Incredible damage.
Same place. Well, this rock curtain up here.
Top of the building.
This one's a little clearer. You can see more of that outline of brick. And of course,
that in the end was the tower.
Right here.
Yeah, that was the tower. That's what was pointed out on the other picture.
Gotcha.
And then if you zoom back in at the bottom there, you can clearly see bricks. Go down. There you go. Damaged bricks.
Yep. Starting to do that pyramids type of Cusco, interlocking, melting together, forming weird shapes.
Yeah.
Over here it's just solid meltage. In place.
Oh, incredible.
This meltage.
Incredible. It's just incredible. Oh, my eyes.
This spill.
Why do I have these eyes?
Flowed. Or just flowed. It just came down this way. Top of the building. It's a midget building now because everything melted away and down, as you can see. Look how dense the foliage is. Yeah, huh? That pocket of survival down here that survived.
Kalnik Mountain in the Ukraine, Russia.
That pocket of survival right here.
You can tell everything melted on each side downwards. It's very, very clear.
All this meltage here, this place took a big hit.
Yeah, that's balloon rocks there, isn't it?
I mean, considering how big it was and what's left of it, man, it took a big hit. Rock curtain.
I mean, please, geologists, if you happen to watch this stream and see this picture, tell me how the fascia of those buildings are there. Tell me how they put those buildings there. Odin says Nug Mounticus.
You see this archway over here is filling in. I don't know if they did that deliberately or squared off right there. They might have filled that in deliberately. It's kind of weird.
We have seen them filled in fully.
And yeah, but the only thing is how it's squared off right here. That's the weird part.
So like it was like, did they fill that in to put the door there?
Right. Maybe they squared it off.
That's the only reason you'd make that, because this was obviously originally open.
Right.
Geologists might be the second biggest losers in this realm.
next to astronauts.
Yeah. Nicole says Cheech and Chong would approve of this stream. Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll be saying, "Oh man, we didn't see it before. See it now." Eli says doctors being the first.
This big old rock, this big old boulder rock curtain meltage over here. Once again, building right into the side of a mountain.
Yeah. All I know is them masons have got some technique for doing that.
That's the inside, that walkway. You see this brick floors that's been melted and it's changed.
It's not after this is not after the effect. It's not like they've come in and laid the crazy paving. Can't do it. Look at where the walls are right on top of it. Can't do it. This is original.
Yeah.
Walls have melted down onto it. It's all viscous, semi-fluid. And then it densified. Española.
Yeah. A lot of evidence in Spain.
Oh, yes.
You got this, looks like a railing right here going across. Maybe it's part of this rooftop. Yeah. There's some.
It's crazy, though, because look how that's being squeezed by the rock curtain.
Mm-hmm. And look at here on top. You got
Mad, look at that. Wow. James.
You got something up there on top.
All pockets of survival that didn't melt or didn't get submerged in the melt. It went all the way up there and then stopped, James. Look at that shit.
That is.
Go back to that fucking build. Yeah, that one. Look at that. It went all the way up to under the windows and then it stopped. Otherwise, it would look exactly like the rest of it surrounding. Now that is what I call victory evidence. Because what's underneath has to be what's on top.
Exactly.
You can't build it into there at all. There's no way. That's a good comment, actually. Look, the X Factor is a comedian. It is a joke. And what it did. How it would just nearly take a building out and just stop there. Oh, Zach said, good job. Good luck robbing that place.
Man.
You want to go in there and get samples, you'd be good, but it's just incredible damage. Incredible damage everywhere we look. Underfoot, overfoot, underwater. It's just, say it again, if we didn't have the plants and the water, people would just drop dead with fright, I think.
How do they do that?
Exactamundo. Come on, people, look. You got the chiselers. You got the chiselers in. No, you should have stayed on it because I wanted to look on that top left-hand corner where the
pancake lines.
Yeah,
there's lines over here. You got these viscous lines.
It's the wall, the white wall, and the white part of that tower is just oh man, how? Because it's been rock curtained over. As you can see by the window, look, the window, it's rock curtained over and around. That's why it looks the way it does. That's why.
I mean, which one was there first?
Yeah, exactly. Which was there first, the mountain or the building? Guaranteed you're going to say the mountain, aren't you? Because you're a little bit crazy. You're a little bit crazy because the building was obviously there first and it melted. Wow, says Swanee, exactly. That's the reactions we like. Water needs love, says Odin's beard.
That's why, like Gary's document said, mountains are nothing more than melted buildings.
Exactly.
Melted brick buildings.
Exactly. Big shout out to Mr. Jerry for his documentary. Please watch it if you haven't watched it. The link is in the description box. Before I forget, I've now put my PayPal in the description box as well, so you don't have to go hunting it on my channel. So if you can spare the old Spartan a few dollars, please do. Every dollar is appreciated.
Yeah, see, that's why you had that malfunction yesterday. You was trying to get that money situated on
it. Well, you know what? It was funny you said that. You say that because after you said to me, "Oh, you were trying to do the PayPal thing," I thought, you know what? Let me go and just see if I can sort this out. And I just sorted it out, and then it just went mad. Crazy. Oh, rock curtains.
Rock curtain, and still got. Look like you got some building running up the wall right here. Rock curtaining right here and just stop.
Nicole says, amazing how they built the window into the mountain. That's such good proof. Wow, mind blowing. Exactly. You can't get away from it. Window meltdown. Says Odin. I think how ugly this place would be without the water. And listen, we'd be going crazy. Watch the documentary. Fuck you. You need to. You haven't watched the documentary, please do. Because if you don't, you won't have no context of what we're talking about.
Right.
You're going to be thinking mud floods and shit.
And cavemen with picks.
Right? Yeah, and plasma events and all sorts of crap.
The same cavemen that can't draw worth the shit. They always show you those little stupid stick figures, but they
can't draw. They can't draw to shit, but they can certainly fucking throw a building up the mountain.
They can build their asses off. They show you that terrible drawing. Oh, that's from 10,000 years. That's a cave drawing from 20 billion years ago.
Exactly.
The same people that built this cave.
Oh man, the cave is melted building. You know. The cave is melted building. That's how fucking stupid these people are. The cave is inside of a melted building, but you can't tell people enough, can you?
Why would you build this behind here and cover your window right here? Why wouldn't you just put the window right here in between? If this came afterwards, unless you're an idiot, say, hey, you know what? This put it here anyway.
It just don't make builders. Builders
we can see everything through here, but here we can get at least 50%.
But the thing is, builders are logical. They have to be logical in the way they conceive the building, where it's going to go, and where it's going to be in the building.
Right.
They're not going to come and make a plan to have this monstrosity on the outsides of the building. It's crazy.
Oh no!
This has all come about by the X factor. You got people must realize it.
You get over 100% more sunlight through a window right here than this piece over here. This rock curtain. This rock curtain.
Exactly, it's rock curtain.
So that's how we know that the X factor happened, and then this is the result of the. We're looking
at the evidence. We're looking at
the X factor.
We're looking at what happened, the snapshot in time when it all densified. If it carried on going, we wouldn't have this evidence. If this hadn't, stopped when it stopped, this little pocket of survival would have been covered over. Look how blocky it is there. Crazy.
So you see all the brick lines still in here.
That's what I mean. You can't, and people tell you it's a natural formation. That lava did it. Tectonic plates over eons of time smashed into each other and formed the mountain range. Get your fucking retarded selves out of here.
This is
not even that. A million years.
Pocket of survival.
James, we've got photos of the two tectonic plates underwater and then melted red fucking brick.
Right.
I've shown the picture. The diver, hand on each side. One's one plate, one's the other plate, and you look at them, they're melted red brick. So I don't know why these people don't do the proper research and understand that what they're telling you is just lies.
Lies upon lies. They got rock curtain. They tried the rock curtain, but it's still blocked. It's
too blocky to go. It weren't hot enough.
Yeah,
it wasn't viscous enough.
It got the top, but it didn't.
Yeah, it was just not viscous enough.
Yeah,
it was starting to go, but you see the bricks under where you're pointing to now.
Mm-hmm.
look down under there, there's still block lines.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't hot enough to
this spot here was a lot cooler because it stayed and around it stayed. But man,
it's still enormous
away
damage.
From it. It got really
look at what's left of the building. You can tell it was enormous damage.
Yep. Okay, let me see, this damn cursor is doing this stupid thing again. So I may not be able to zoom out.
Odin's beard is built by goldfish with hammers. Natural result of being X Factor, of course. Of course. Yep, it would be hideous. Old Sax Nico says. All lies matter. You do if you bite, if you swallow them. I don't know. I find the trees bit annoying. Well, I can't tell you anything different from what I learned, mate. Trees are an after effect. Came afterwards. There were trees here. In fact, so what I believe is that the places that weren't melted down to nothing, where we had manicured proper lawns and places of interest, that all that has been overgrown, and then that's the reason we've got green everywhere, because it's overgrown.
Right.
And then obviously you've got the system now in place where you've got means of cross germination of plants. Now they can, there's wind to blow their seeds and pollen around, and that's why. And there's carbon-14 exposed everywhere. So this is why, if you look on the map or on Google Earth, you look for the areas of the most densest vegetation, invariably it will be a melted building underneath.
This one here got some rock curtain going on. Got some popcorning going on down here in a little pocket of survival. I don't know what this door is doing right here, but
I'll tell you what, you need a big legs to step up there and open it.
Man, you don't want to come out of it.
Yeah, because look, you're not even near the ground. That should tell you everything you want to know. Look, the door is nowhere near the ground.
Nowhere near. I mean,
oh man.
I mean, if this doorway is 8 feet, you got about 3.5 doors down here.
Oh,
and we're not even looking at the ground. So yeah, that's a long one.
Didn't even get a shot on the ground. It's so far down. Knowledge says, how did those bricks get there?
Exactly.
Old Sack says, hell yeah, just build a wall with a 2-inch room behind it. Lovely. I know, these builders are crazy.
This is
you've got to be as crazy as them if you believe that they did that. That they could possibly build a building like this in there. No way.
Got some brick up here at top. I can't. This damn thing won't let me out. I don't know. This fucking happened last time. I can't pull the screen down. So sorry about that. As big as I can get it, but it looks like some brick up here. It is when just start ballooning up.
That's a huge one there on the right hand side.
Yeah,
huge.
This one here is just taking over. So that part of this wall.
Crazy, isn't it? The damage is the damage. That's all I can say. The damage. I mean, after 300 videos of showing damage, it's
the same place. I had 2 of this one, but this one shows the staircase. So
yeah, the staircase doesn't seem to be in bad nick, but it is melted. But the rail there that's done in, mate.
But this little cove right here, and I got another picture of it. It's not as blurred, so I'm just going back at it. I just wanted this one because it shows this part as well. But here's the other one. So it's like what is it?
I've been to Dubrovnik as well, mate. I've been there. It's an incredible place. See that they call that coralline effect above that door. It's crazy. Fantastic damage.
This here.
Yeah, they call that coralline, the coralline effect. That's what I'll tell you that there's erosion and seawater and all this shit. And then they won't address all this melty shit around it.
Got another staircase right here where this guy is at. So it's probably to get up to the other part of the building.
Are you going to show us the castle?
What's that?
I said, are you going to show Dubrovnik Castle?
Am I?
Are you?
Oh,
no. It's all right. Because the castle's even more amazing than that little spot there.
No, I don't have it on here.
Oh, right. Look at this. Look. Top of the building. Everything else melted downwards.
Little pocket of survival. Oh, yeah, I can't move the screen.
We
tower over here in the corner.
So
meltage.
Take the water away, you see the rest of it. Obviously.
All that meltage.
Huge heat event. You still see the red brick there.
Yeah, you can still see it in here, through here.
Crazy. Come on. Huge arch. That was a biggie. That was a biggie building.
Oh, this meltage coming down here.
Old Sack says geologists are dumber than dog shit on the ground. Cuckoo, cuckoo. They are. I don't pay no stock to them. Let them come on the show and defend their narrative, and I'll tear them a new arsehole. But we won't. They won't. Not until it's too late. When everybody knows, then they'll be forced to.
All built into the side of the mountain over there.
Myra.
I'm
an admirer of Myra, mate. I'm an admirer. I've probably got about 5 videos worth of stuff on this place.
Yeah, I only put one picture up because I know we show this place a lot. I mean, this is
and the thing is with this place, you can never stop showing the pictures as long as you've got different angles, because the destruction. If you can't tell that this is a melted building, then I can't help you.
I mean, you think someone really took the time to chisel all that in every angle? Come on. It's bad enough when you think they did one, but there's like 20 of them right there.
Oh, man.
And somebody had a lot of free time.
Oh, a lot of free time and a lot of chisels, mate. Human After All says sometimes the hardest thing to see is right in front of your face. It is. Sometimes the obvious is too obvious. Look at this. It's incredible.
God,
this is the perfect.
This ain't obvious. Come on, man. Come on.
It's the perfect angle to demonstrate that what you're looking at is block lines. These are block lines of bricks, melted bricks.
Now this ain't the same picture that I showed earlier. The same place.
Oh no, it's different.
So every one of the things. It look. This is a monastery.
The other one had a blue door.
Yeah. This one got a church little thing. It's a monastery. I thought I had the name up here. I might. Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah. Eli said, "I'll chisel that in a day." Yeah, you and whose army, mate? Knowledge says, "Give me a break, academia." Exactly. They need to sit down on their hands. Geologists could have just stayed home and smoked weed with the Eagle Eye crew in the Spartan chill-out zone. Damn. They would have learned because you can't back away from the evidence. You can't look at this picture. You can't back away from
all you
the
see
evidence.
is brick line.
can't tell me
rock curtain.
You can't come and demonstrate that this is sedimentary layers to me.
In a pocket of survival,
right? With a bloody piece of a building still there, it doesn't compute.
That place is probably huge inside.
Eli. No, Eli. I'm like Zeus with a chisel. Oh,
I got a few of this place.
Evidensius says Odin's beard is a cunt. It's all about this show. I'm all about that. That's all me. You know, you can talk as much talk as you want. You can describe as much as you want to describe, but I'm banging a picture right there, and again and again and again.
Yeah, built into the mountain because they had nothing better to do.
Yeah, of course. No one's ever going to go up there because it's a mountain, but we'll build a house in there and stairs. Right. You know.
Here we go again.
Oh.
We got windows, apertures, doors, neighbors.
Yeah, what has all of those things? Windows, doors, neighbors,
hot and cold running water,
exactly.
Cable, TV, electric.
I've never seen a mountain with any of those.
Still see the brick lines going across up here. All these cut lines.
Always there, mate.
Biscuits.
And says you can't see the melt for the bricks.
Exactly. See the flow as it comes down.
Always there.
These stairs have been added.
Never short of evidence.
Melted. Another angle of it. The top of it. Carbon 14 up there.
Yeah, it's top of the building.
Oh, look, they got someone living down in the basement too.
Oh, wow.
They got a neighbor down there. They got a staircase right here leading in.
It's great. They got a great view of another.
Got another doorway over here.
Red brick neighbors. Yeah.
All these cut.
There's not enough money in the world for me to want to live there, mate. I tell you. I'd rather live in the Seychelles myself, even though it's the top of a mountain building. That's where I would like to live.
Here we go again.
Oh, Italy. Italy.
Big balloon rock.
Yes, excuse me, I need another drink. I'll be back in a sec.
Mangled up here. Not sure if they added this afterwards. They might have added this. Kind of hard to tell when they're using X factor material. But it looks too uniform. Never know. Well, pizza hat, I guess. Look at that balloon rock. We'll carry this block together. In the wind. But this stupid thing won't let me grab the picture and move it right now. Otherwise, I'd grab it and zoom it in. But this is like a big blocking, big balloon rock right here.
Ooh, that's a nasty one. You still having trouble with your mouse?
Well, it won't let me grab the picture. I can zoom it in, but I can't grab it and move it.
Oh, and move it around, I gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that other mouse right here. There's one blinking right here, and then I got this one that's moving. So I got one stuck on the damn screen. It's just damn. I tell you, these electronics, man, I want to punch it.
No, listen, we can't give in to that because we won't have no technology. We won't be able to do a stream. I had to be so restrained. I was furious, but I had to be so restrained. Forget the yellow brick road home. Follow the red brick road to truth. Sorry, Dorothy, you were never in Kansas, but Tartaria. Nice comment, and yeah, red brick road, red brick nation, red brick road, red brick nation. Look at this. Wow.
This is probably the garage over here.
Fred's moved into a new pad. Look at that. Wow.
Hey, Barney.
Yeah. Barney, come and look at my balloon rock roof.
Got a good deal on it.
Oh, straight from the quarry. I mean, come on, people. Look. That's what happens. Fervent heat from below.
Why would you even want to build something right there? Like, you know what? I got extra brick, dude. I'm just gonna build something. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Let's be avant-garde.
Nowhere else on the property, but on that rock.
I'm gonna be Andy Warhol with my house.
Man.
Oh, it's great.
And you're not even the first person to do it. They're like, well, everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it now. Push hands in. And then we have Fervent says, wow, yeah, it's incredible. My man brings the heat. Fred melted red and bricks. Oh, exactly. Avant-garde says, oh, thanks. Yeah, we got Salvador Dali doing my outhouse next week.
Look at these bricks over on this left side of this shard out. They're just looking like slate. Melted red brick.
Hang on, let me just answer this.
Absolutely.
George just said, how come I got kicked from melted brick? Facebook when I asked where the waterfall was located. Which group did you ask? From melted brick. Is that the university? Melted red brick university you're going on about, George?
University.
Don't seem like a thing that would get you kicked out. Are you talking about the other group? The melted red bricks are buildings. University, he says. Wow.
Who do you? Well,
I can answer you now.
Who kicked them out? Because I didn't kick them out.
I wouldn't have kicked someone out for that, but I'll answer you now. Most waterfalls are the irrigation systems of the melted buildings still intact.
No.
Or maybe he's asking for a location of a particular waterfall. If he was asking just for a location of the waterfall, then I think whoever's kicked you out, George, is a bit harsh.
You want to get kicked out for last location, but I don't know. I mean, I ain't kicking you out. Shit, we ain't got enough brothers in here for me to kick you out for that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't seem. But what I'm going to do, George, is after the show, I'm going to go back to the group and I will.
Not for a location. I mean, I'm starting to. I put locations on just.
I will go into I'll go into the admin and reinstate you. So I don't. That wouldn't be something that I would personally kick someone out of the group for, but it depends on which mod picked up the comment. Really, I don't know.
Yeah, it really depends on what the actual comment was and everything about it.
James is a mod, so he hasn't done it, and I haven't. So
I ain't never even seen him in the group.
There you go. And Dean's a mod as well. Fervent Heat is a mod, and he's putting a question mark. So it seems something very contrite to kick someone out over. If you were just asking where a waterfall was.
Yeah. Are you sure you just your question didn't get posted? Opposed to being kicked out the group. I mean, because there's sometimes there's might be someone that you put a question up there and it comes to the moderator and we decline it, but to kick you out the group for that, that seems, like you said, that seems kind of harsh.
Well, I'll tell you now that if your post is not pertinent to the group, it will be declined.
Right. I've declined a couple posts a day. I mean, they're good posts. It just didn't have nothing to do with the group.
So if your comment or your post is not on Melted Red Brick University, then it will be declined. But I would never be kicking people out for asking questions. You're asking where a waterfall is. That's a pertinent question you want to know. And then now, any pictures that go up normally have the location. So that's what I'm insisting on now, so that everyone, it's our group. So, it doesn't matter if the name goes up. So I prefer if names go up, then people can go back and look themselves, find it themselves, verify it themselves, see that what we're talking about, see other examples of the picture that we showed you, and then it's a big tick. Yes, they are talking the truth. Nicole says, that's so nice of you, Spartan. Sorry, George, that's terrible. It is terrible. I think that, I wouldn't kick people out over that myself.
No,
I would stay out there if I had to.
People ask, I just say, I don't know. A lot of times people ask. Yeah.
Eli says, my wine never lasts long, neither does mine. I've got to make sure I've got my bits and bobs in for every day. I like to have a little drop before I get on air. And wine's good for you. Carry on, mate.
All righty. Well, here we go. Living in the balloon rock. Got your wall and your front yard, your steps.
I just can't believe it. They're just all sitting on the rock like it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on a huge balloon rock. The moderate. What? Hang on a sec. The moderator is not there now. Is it someone? Who was it? Who was it then? Packing a greenie, don't be a meanie. Namaste. How you doing, Ray? One love, bruv.
Thank you, old Sax. Thank you.
Yeah, you've read that yourself.
Keep up with Spartan and everyone else.
Listen, this is why James comes in, because he's always on fire. So, and it's good for him to come in and show his evidence and do his dissertation on his evidence, because I'm hoping to coax him into doing a stream if he can get time. So it's good practice. It's good for you.
Came in here to the playground to grab a picture. I never seen this one before, so
no, that's a good one.
So let me grab this one real quick. I'm not going. I just grabbed this one out of here, but this is the playground right here.
When you see them, you're a meme hunter and a picture hunter. You got to grab them, mate.
Hey, look at that. They got the clothes out. They got the nerves be living up in here, the styling. Like, yeah, go get the clothes.
You wouldn't think that's the curator's house.
No, and they don't even have a hand. They don't even have a handrail up here
now. It's all a museum. That is all a museum now.
No handrail.
So, if they're living in there, that's got to be someone who's running the place or looking after the maintenance of the place.
Maybe
because general population has been banned from there now.
Okay, well they got the plants right here. So yeah, and they got all these clothes up here. That's a lot of clothes.
Yeah,
someone's doing something.
Family of 25.
Hey, times are hard right now.
It's like the chiseling fraternity. When you've got to look after the buildings, you need a big family. It stays in the family. That job stays in the family, mate. Job for life, isn't it?
Rock curtain down here.
Incredible rock curtains. I just like the way it rock curtain that building there and just left the window in the top. Incredible.
Right, exactly.
Listen, Eagle Eye Crew, you're getting some evidence tonight, mateys.
Another balloon rock.
You're getting evidence tonight, and you're lucky you're getting it, because if you're not in the group, this is the only place you're going to get it.
Yep, I haven't posted. I don't post until after the stream.
I know. You see how cagey he is.
I put a few things out there. I got to post something, but
you see, he's cagey. He's cagey. James is cagey, but he's not as cagey as me, because I put totally different pictures up to what I'm going to show you in the evening. So I post in the morning, and my pictures in the morning will not be the same pictures that you see on the stream. Keep it fresh. I've got 300 videos worth of pictures. Let me tell you.
That's a lot.
When I say I've been everywhere. And the other thing is, please, in the group, don't be butthurt if I don't like or put a thumbs up on your picture. If you don't get a thumbs up or a like on your picture, it's for one reason and one reason only. I've already seen it. I've already seen it. I will like it if you've got maybe 5 or 6 pictures, and I've probably seen 2 or 3, and then you've got a couple of different angles. I will like it, but if I've seen it before, you know.
Or if it's if I see one that I don't see all the time, I like it. But there's some of them
posted.
There's some of them that goes around like, oh yeah, everyone
I see you liked a picture I posted today, James, and the picture I posted today was incredible. It was a building melted, but the melt had turned to crystal, starting to turn crystal. And it was the what's the name of the place? It was the one where all the melt was flowing downwards towards you.
Oh yeah,
and it looked like veins and everything like that, and it was all starting to turn crystal.
Yeah, the one you said was that you posted before, but
I posted it before, but this one has got the detail.
Yeah.
Properly. Oh my days! I think I'm good. I've got the Facebook page up on the studio, so we might hunt that picture just to show it. But I mean, look at this.
There's a lady. I don't know if you know the story, but there's a lady that lives under this rock, right? No, seriously. She's 136 years old.
She lives under the rock.
There's a damn house there. That part that I showed you. Yeah, their whole family lives there. She's been there for a long time. There's a whole story on it. You look this up.
Is she saying she built it? Is she saying
no? But she's 136 years old.
She can't. She must know that they never built it.
Yeah, she. There's a big story about her about how when being so old, how many different rulers been over there. But this is like, it's weird because it seems like this is behind the gate where you got to like look like you got to pay, but she lives there.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
The wall.
136 years old. I said, wait a minute now, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't want to believe it.
136-year-old person now.
Oh, this is it. You just wouldn't want to believe it because sort of 110 is the
old black woman
checking out time. But you know what? Listen, we've got people in my family who's just got go over 110. So
I can't be in this place that long. Fuck that.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. If I was living where I want to live on the top of the mountain in Trinidad, that's where my mum's from. If I was living there on the top of the mountain, I ain't got to see no one else. All I've got to do is worry about my garden, worry about my goats and my chickens. I would be living to 110, mate. The only thing I've got to go down the mountain. That's the only thing I've got to go down the mountain to get the fresh fish and then come back up. That's the one daily.
Yeah.
But after a while,
that's paradise. We all love that. Yeah.
After a while, I'm making them young boys run up the hill and bring my things. You know what I mean? Here's your weed. Give me my things.
Living in your dream.
Anyone seen Spartan?
Putting your ass. Oh yeah, that's everyone's dream.
He's living good on the mountain. All you can hear is reggae music and smell weed. That's it. You know he's cool. You ain't seeing me again. Yeah,
solar power, living off grid.
Oh God,
living off the land.
You know it. That's how I want to be. Yeah. Whether I get there or not.
But instead, all you get is bullied, rules, regulations.
Old Sack says, wise men always stay up on the mountain. Correct.
Yeah, I need
to
be up there. They don't
need to be in society. They are apart from all of this madness. Right? If you can't change the madness, you've got to move away from the madness.
Yeah.
You know, this is why Jerry's lucky because he's free.
Yeah, definitely.
He's free. And there's no price on freedom, no price. So thank you again, James, for your evidence. You're always you're always up there, mate. You've always got the fire, always got the fire. And as I say, I love it when you come on because I like you to do your thing. Uninterrupted by me, of course. Sometimes I can't help it. I like to jump in. But
oh man, it's your show.
Yeah, I know, but
you know what?
The trick of having a good show is allowing people to say what they want to say.
Hey, I'm in the back seat. I'm here for the ride.
You're not. Listen with that kind of evidence. You are not back at the bus or back seat.
Hey, I'm here for the ride, and every now and then you let me have the wheel, I'll take it.
Yeah, but listen, you know what?
But I understand whose ride it is.
I know I'm in capable hands then when your hands on the wheel. So I know that's why you're here. So I can have more time. Hey. I can have more time to just smoke and just look at the evidence for a change, rather than talking. So I know I'm in safe hands when you're on the wheel. So it's cool.
Hey,
same as Mark.
I'm here with the Eagle Eye crew. So hey, it's easy going.
Oh, bless you. You know what? I'll try and make it easy for everyone because no one's professional. No one's professional. It's not easy just to sit there and talk and stuff. You have to have a little bit of confidence, and that's what I'm trying to do: build confidence in people. Come out and you can describe what you're seeing. You can tell them the process of meltology. Don't be frightened. Mike says, been gone this whole time and still busy. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. You missed James's wonderful evidence, but you'll have to do the catch-up one. It's all about the catch-up. Get the catch-up on. Oh, well, says it's okay to correct people or tell them they're stupid. It's not okay to censor. Well, yeah. I'll try to let people say what they want to say, and then I act on what they say. Luckily, in my life, I haven't had a lot of people say too much horrible things to me. I don't know if that's any guide to what I'm like, but I'm a very inclusive person. There's no point having a message if you can't get the message to people, and that my demeanor is such that I like people. I just like people. And this meltology is about people. It's about us all, and all of us are going to have a different take on it. But under the umbrella of meltology, the hard work has been done. We said this before. Jerry himself, done the hard work, and it's now down to those with more energy and bigger mouths to wake up the rest. I will still keep plugging on, obviously, because there's nothing like evidence, and there's never a shortage of that to show. But we need more young guns up here. Naming no names, Dean. No, I'm not hauling Dean out. I'm not hauling him out. I'm not hauling him out, Mr. Fervent Heat. I'm not, because I know he's going to come soon. So I can't wait. I have to say, Dean is Fervent Heat is one of the top soldiers. He's one of the top soldiers in the Eagle Eye crew, for sure. And if you haven't, if you're not in the group, and or if you are in the group and you have a run-in with him, you better mind, because you better be talking red bricks, because he will sort you out big time. He ain't having it, mate. He ain't having it. He'll put you straight right there and then, which is what I love about him, because he's not doing it out of meanness. He's doing it out just to show you, listen, this is what went on. Don't get triggered. Don't get twisted. This is what went on. So big shout out to Fervent Heat. Love you, brother. We'll be chatting tomorrow afternoon at some point. Right. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show a little bit of my stuff.
Okay.
And see what you think of it. Obviously, you know what I'm about. I'll try and bring evidence that people, because some people don't understand what they're looking at. They when it, like, they look at deserts and they think it's only just sand, but it's not. The sand is densified brick ash. But then, you have to have a discernment of what you're seeing. So anyway, we're going to look at some stuff, and I will give it a little bit of narration, not much, because the pictures speak for themselves. As I always say, a picture is worth more than 1,000 words descriptively, because we're using really crude terms to describe what we're seeing, because we're not scientists. You know, we expect scientists to give us the proper terminology, but they're taking the piss. So we can't go by what science says. So we had to create a glossary of terminology for meltology. And if you watch a documentary, you will pick up what we're going on about. But anyway, let's jump into some pictures. Clearly, you can see these are two buildings melting. The center here is just filled with liquid brick flood. See the brick lines here all starting to drip, all dripping. Viscous here. Tops of buildings. Two buildings together, melting. See people here? Shows you how big it is. These are people here.
Yeah.
You see them, James?
Yep.
See how it's, you've got the holes here, look, viscous holes. It's all like butter. It's butter over there. And this is what I was alluding to when I was saying about varying degrees of damage. You know, most people won't even think this is a building.
Exactly.
It would never even come into their minds that this is a melted building, but it is. Look here, pancake brick lines. See that viscous holes where it's starting to separate. It was separating, pulling apart. It's all melted building. Incredible as it looks, but it is. Again, look. Tops of melted buildings, all melted away downwards. A-frames. What could do this? Mud floods?
Exactly. Not
mud floods. Ever could it be mud floods? Again, look, this is all tops of buildings here, all melted down. See the brick flood on the top? It's all melted. In the background, another huge building melted. Flooded everything. I'll skip through them. So there's another set of pictures I want you to see as well. Again, look, tops of buildings. Everything else is brick flood. Yeah, you've got these stones that are put in. I bet these stones have just been collected and put round afterwards. Because if this is a brick flood, they would have been swamped and been underneath.
Right.
So those are all stuff that's been put on afterwards. I mean, look, tops of buildings, see the shards of the tops of the building, and then brick flood, sitting in melted viscous.
Still coming down the sides too, like yeah, look at that.
That's it. And then it densified into ash. Again, look, pancake brick lines, block lines. Clear indication it was a building. It's just been so cooked you can't recognize it. But we recognize it because we see these block lines and brick lines, pancake brick lines everywhere. Look, and the ground is liquid brick flood as well. See the angle of the melt. It's melting down this way to the left. More evidence of the viscosity of these bricks once they've melted. See the holes. It's all air trying to escape and pull it open. Tell me that's not a melted building. Look at the damage. See, James was giving you partial melts, so you can still recognize the building. Now it's up a notch now because there is no partial building to see. You have to see the signs of meltage to understand that it is a melted building. See pancake brick lines here. Here, pancake brick lines. And obviously the melt, you can clearly see it's melting and dripping downwards. The ground is brick flood. Land is, terra firma is melted buildings. Brick lines. Huge heat. Melted the building up. You can see how it's dripping over the edge. Eagle Eye Crew ahead of the curve. Clearly see this has all been melted. Look here, dripping down. Huge holes, viscosity. Heat expansion, air trying to escape. A bit further on, look. One building that side, another building this side. Pancake brick lines. Going all the way down, look, even here in the edge of this circle is now a pool in water now. Look, pancake brick lines on the inside lip. All the way, it's all brick lines of a melted building. And look, it's in Iran. It's got its own tag on it. Here's another thing that's interesting. Remember I was talking to you, James, about how these towns always seem to have this central mono.
Yeah, right.
Look where it is.
Right down the middle.
Wow, there it is. And look, this is one side of a building and a different building. All melted to shit. But look, the rail thing is there. Incredible. How many times have we seen this rail thing in the towns?
I've seen it a lot.
Exactly. A lot. Now you've got it here with two buildings that's totally decimated and it's still there. Wow. Forget this is Iran. Okay, brick lines here, look. All melting. Look at the viscosity, all the holes. The drips of melt here at the top. Carbon 14 stains. It's crazy. Look at all these block lines and brick lines. And people can't see it. Crazy. Again, tops of the buildings. What's this down here? Block lines. Always an indication it was a building. The colour, the different heat. Different heat, different frequencies in the electrical and the heat signatures gives you the different colours. Like green here, incredible, incredible. Again, tops of buildings. Notice that's green at the bottom. All melted, big, huge scab of melt here right in front here. All red bricks. All red bricks. Core structure is red bricks. So you're saying that this is not a mountain then? It's a melted building, of course. Huge A-frames. See that you can still see the block lines. Cascading around this part here. And it was melting downwards at crazy angles. The ground is all brick flood. Densified. Some huge.
Melted.
Yeah, it's done in, mate. As I say, if you don't have the eagle eyes, you would not call it a mountain, would you? You wouldn't call it a building, sorry.
Right.
You wouldn't call it a building. You'd be saying, oh, it's a mountain, it's a mountain. It's been there. It's been there for so 200 billion years, formed by the megaliths of this and that, you know what I mean? Crazy that they can't think straight. They can't bloody think straight. And, you know, as we know, most of them are paid to think stupid anyway. You know, where he says, old Saxons, I see mortar damage. The population was quadrillions based on mega massive buildings. It was. Geologists need to be stripped of their bogus credentials immediately. Of course they do. Of course they do. It needs to get to a point where we can just bugger off, you know.
Exactly.
In polite terms, really they all need hanging, and not because they're not telling us, it's because they're teaching our children lies. Come on. What are you seeing? You're seeing the tops of buildings, huge melts, huge balloon rocks. Look at the viscosity here, the holes in the front, brick lines. Look, pancake brick lines on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's all disaster zone, this place. All disaster zone. Everything is melted and flooded by bigger buildings. Oh, this is all melt here, all flooded. Top of the building here. Part of the building here. This is in the melt here. Consistent damage. The damage is consistent but of varying degrees. As you can see the top of the building. Sunk into the melt. Let's have a shot of that one. A little bit more light to it so you can just see these are block lines. See, this is probably a tower here. It's buckled backwards. Same as this one's been melted over. The top of it is engulfed. Same here. It's engulfed. Rock curtain over and around. It is a wonder that we have these examples. I mean, look, the top of this is just totally, it's turned gravelly at the top. But the bricks are all mangled. Look, piece of brick here.
The melted over archway right there. What is that in the front? That aperture.
Yeah. Down here, yeah.
To the left. To the left. In the front, to the left. Down. No, down.
I can't see it.
Right there where you're at. Yeah, that opening.
Oh, yeah. Could
maybe
be.
Maybe an archway melted over.
I thought you was meaning the one in the back, because that definitely looks like one.
That also, yeah.
But yeah, that could well be, because you see the heat expansion is coming from the top and the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So it could well be, because you've got a little sliver in here. Could well be. But, you know, it's all, you know, eyesores as far as I can see. It's all eyesore. Look, top of the building. Oh, damn, she's standing on top of it as well. Looking up at it thinking, oh, how pretty. Totally inverted. I thought this was amazing. See where I'm pointing the arrows? That's a window. Out of everything, it's all dismantled and mangled, but there is a window there. I wish I didn't have these eyes.
Elf eyes.
You know, it's just too much sometimes. I mean, like I notice up here on this part, there's a window there and a window there, and it looks like maybe a door or window here on the right hand side. Maybe another window here, but you don't expect mountains to have these things. So
no.
And I mean, look at this. What does this to red bricks? It's gone crystal.
Man.
The whole of it is gone crystal.
And look at that still.
Look at it.
Dripping.
Look at all the melt here flowing out of it.
Jeez.
How often do you see a whole building turned to crystal?
You don't.
You don't. This is a rare picture. You know what? I wasn't even going to show this, but I thought, why not? It's the Eagle Eye crew. Look how it's gone crystal. And they say Spartan ain't got no evidence. Spartan steals his evidence. Yeah. Is that what I do? Because I'll tell you what, if you've seen that picture before, please let me know.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, you ain't. Nobody's ever seen it. Well, obviously someone's seen it, but in the context of our group and
right,
the Eagle Eye crew, and everyone who's in the Eagle Eye crew, very few would have seen that before. But someone's got to be first.
That was nice.
I mean, look, it's turned crystal. The bricks have turned to crystal. It's another part of it around the other side, I think. But they'll be digging their semi-precious stones out of it, not realising it's only old red brick. It's only old red brick with a bit of heat and pressure. It's that same place because she was looking over there before. Or he was looking over there, but come on, people. This is the very top of the building, like the shards I keep talking about. But look, you can tell, look at this flow line here from this corner. All the way down. One continuous melt. How did they get this here? Because you can clearly see it's made of bricks. Here's another shot of it. Now on this part here, you can clearly see there's melted concrete mold upgrades here. See the lines of them. So it's definitely a building. And this meltage around the outside is incredible. If they're telling you mud floods did this, they are sick in the head. Mud floods could never melt bricks. And what we're seeing is melted bricks. Get it? Mud can't melt bricks. Please. You mud flooders, get it through your heads. Buildings melted like butter from fervent heat.
They don't want to shake it. They don't want to shake the mud.
It's like another brainwashing. It's just like that. It's just like a brainwashing. They don't want to come out of it. This is all melted building. Look at the huge piles of brick ash. Now, where do you think this is?
What was your question?
I said, where do you think this is?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe in Turkey somewhere.
Good guess. It's a good guess. No, because most people would say, "Oh, that looks like the Grand Canyon."
Yeah, I was saying we got a lot of stuff over here, and that looks like it too.
Yeah, but it's not.
It could be a lot of places. I mean, it could be very well could be Arizona, New Mexico.
Yeah, see, this is where another thing that people go wrong. They don't understand. Everywhere was the same up to a certain point.
I just know you've been in Turkey for the last 30 minutes, so.
I know you like
the foreign country. You don't like to do too much in the U.S.
Listen, that's because most of my early stuff is U.S.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got round to showing all of that yet. I mean, look, this is a building. Look, A-frames, brick lines. Got brick lines running all the way back here. A-framing down here. So it was melting here and melting and rock curtaining over this part as well. The ground, look, brick ash. Quite hard. It's been, cooked out quite severely because look, hardly any of the carbon-14 scavengers.
Yeah.
You got this dogweed or whatever you call it, barely eking out an existence in the brick ash. So So I'd just like to give you examples. Look, this is brick lines.
Look how small the people are.
Yeah, exactly. These are huge brick lines, a huge building. And then all this is chewed up here and melted.
People are like ants.
It's
mega.
Ants on an ant farm.
Man, that is a mega structure. A lot of brick.
Heck of a lot, mate.
And look at the one behind it too in the background. This is melted as well.
Because look, you've got the brick ash here turned into sand from this part of the building here. It's the hottest part here, the sand. I mean, look what it did to the bricks once it densified. It's melted brick. Super hot. Turned viscous. Semi-fluid. Again, look, archway. Another archway this side. Look at the ground. It's brick ash. All this is melted building. I mean, look, what? Look at look at the terrain. It's all melted building, all melted red bricks. The colour of this thing here. I will keep posting evidence until everyone is awake. Tops of the buildings, A-frames, brick ash. Got to get rid of your programming, people. What is this then? Why is this so red? You don't have to be an algebra expert or any kind of expert to understand this is melted red brick. This was a building, and it's been turned to butter. It's been melted. Still don't believe? And it's not the Eagle Eye crew I'm talking to. Pancake brick lines. Brick ash, which you now call a beach. And this is all melted building with a thin veneer of vegetation taking hold on it. Because it's carbon 14, as you can clearly see. It's so red. Plenty of it there. Again, different angle. It's all pancake brick lines. Terra firma is melted red brick. Buildings. And here, look, just for those who can't see, I'll put the arrows in for all the archways and doors. Because people still won't believe. They're going to think, oh, it's a cave, it's a cave. Not realising caves are just the internal compartments of a building. Doorways, hallways, stairs, etc. Because mountains don't have archways and doorways and windows, do they?
Nope.
I'll try and make it easy. You know what I said at the beginning about the little ones and the old ones. Try and make it easy for people.
Right.
You know, you give them a little bit of a clue. 9 times out of 10, they'll come around. And as I said, when we looked at the other picture that most people would have thought it was the Grand Canyon, it's not. It's this place, Keshim Island in Iran. And this is another top of a melted building. The whole island is a melted building. See, look, the drips, brick lines.
That almost kind of looks like a face, huh?
What, here?
Yeah, that one in the corner, yeah.
Listen, don't get paranoid, you know. Because I can't come and give you an electric shock right now. To shock you out of it, I can't.
Hey, it could have been a statue or something, you know.
Maybe, but it's melted anyway.
But the problem is, that's probably 40 feet.
Yeah,
that's probably a 40-foot head.
Yeah, exactly. It's way up there. Way up there. It's where I buy that for $1. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, look, that's a tower there on your right-hand side.
Definitely.
And look at all of this here. All these
flat it is up on top too.
Super flat. Another tower here. See how it's been disfigured. It's like the bricks have been
hard,
heated up in like fingers and stripped open. Incredible. And the ground is just incredible brick flood. And whatever this was, is there's an aperture right here. This is a building of some sort. Got a hole in it.
Oh yeah.
But, you see it, or a window or something. Again, this is a building melted downwards. The ground is brick flood. Turned to brick ash now because it's densified. You see how the block lines are running through it. Slightly different temperatures give the difference in colours. And I think just here, it looks like brick. You can see bricks here. I can't zoom it anymore, unfortunately. But here you can see bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Just on that left-hand side here. But
you got that rock curtaining underneath it. How
yeah.
It's
unrecognizable, to the untrained eye.
That brick line. Let's go back to that real quick. You see that brick line on that last row. Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah. You can see. Yeah, you can definitely see the brick lines in there.
Yeah. You can even make out some blocks.
Yep, exactly.
You can even make out blocks.
That's a block right there in the middle.
Yeah.
There's some type of striation lines going across. Look like.
And then up here it starts.
Something. I don't know if that's part of the brick or not, or if it's just part
of
it.
Look further up here. You can see it's going blocky again.
Yeah. That's not as noticeable as that one below. Below is like right there is like, come on, that's real noticeable. And also in the middle too, huh? Right there in the middle, right up, right there, that patch right there. Yeah. Not the high part, but right in there, right there. It looks like bricks popping out.
Yeah, but they're transitioning there, aren't they?
Yeah, still got something there popping out.
As this band here of this brick line is heated up and expanding, this here is starting to conform. Great. See? Eagle eyes. That's eagle eyes. Looks familiar, right? It's not the Grand Canyon. It's Star Valley, Qusum Island, Iran. Because this is what the Grand Canyon looks like.
Yep.
Exactly the same. Because they're exactly the same buildings.
Same terrain.
Exactly the same components on the grid. Not in every part of the plane. Because obviously if you go, further east, the architecture changes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was all melted down at the same time. I mean, this is it here. Look, it just looks like the Grand Canyon. And there's another place in Mongolia as well that looks a spitting image of the Grand Canyon as well.
Mongolia.
Yeah, you'll have to go and look in my videos for that. I can't remember which one, but it's all there. Look, there's a window up there. See it?
Yep.
Why would a mountain have a window? Please. You listen to the historical narrative, you'll never, ever make sense of anything. It's all melted buildings. See the shards of the buildings, and it's been melted and flooded. They were so big they ended up flooding themselves and everything around them. This is why you've got the shards sticking up at the top of the melt.
Right.
See? the ash, the brick ash is densified. It's now called sand. Again, this is a building, look, doorway, archway.
Yep.
Huge building. Huge building. Here it is from a different angle. There's the arch. There's another arch here, but look.
Still looks red up top and at the bottom.
Red at the bottom, yeah. Angle of the belt.
See how it's melted down. It's running right down it.
Yeah.
Down the side.
The waters rose and engulfed most of it. This was just too big to be flooded over, to be submerged. I believe this might be a window down there, but I'm not too sure. This is an opening here that's been heat expanded. Looks like a V now, but it's probably a window.
Mm-hmm.
And where you walk now is up here. We've got all this melted building down here. I just like the look of these cannons. They're old world. Look at the building. Windows deformed. These must be windows or doors here are deformed as well, but the brickwork is mangled. But don't worry, we're going to see some very good shots of the brickwork in a minute, because I just wanted to get the cannons. I mean, look at this wall. All rocks. Look how this part of the building's melted downwards. Every brick has got damage here. The double archway, look, one's keeling over at one side. The ground brick flood.
What's that in front of the? What was that in front of the cannon? Flooded into the ground there.
More
proof of the melt.
It's more balloon rocks. That's
balloon rock melted right into the.
Yeah, it sat in the melt, and then when it densified, it stayed there.
Yeah.
It's called evidence, people. Red bricks. Notice I've arrowed it. Red bricks. But look at the wall. It's just it's crazy paving. Crazy paving. The bricks are all over the place. All heat damaged. Again, you can see they've gone green this side, look. Because of the heat, the window is deformed. See how thick the walls are?
Mm-hmm.
You crack the outer shell of these and it'll just be mangled sand, brick ash in the centres. In cooked buggery. Let's say this is Iran. Again, I believe these are walls that have been melted downwards and flooded. Because the whole place is flooded. I've got some pictures to show you, mate. I don't know if you've seen these before.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, but so yeah, we've got some treats for you to see. See these big.
Good.
Blocks are turned into bricks into blocks. Yeah, you're going to enjoy some of these pictures coming up. I mean, this wall is just like what brick didn't get hurt, you know?
Right.
And this wall behind is another damaged piece of it's just incredible damage. I just want to get onto these pictures, actually. I mean, let me go back one. Look at this wall. That is your mountain look there. Correct, James? Does that look like mountain, doesn't it? To the I'm circling. And then to the right of that, to the left of that, look, you've got the archway. All the bricks are heat damaged. You can see the viscous holes, the porous nature of the bricks. And then it's more cooked above. The ground is brick flood. Look at the ground. It is red.
is brick still as well. Of that wall.
I didn't quite hear that.
If you look all the way to the right, above those people, it's also brick.
Yeah.
On the wall. Up on the wall. Yeah, that's all brick.
Yeah. It's still got the outer shell.
So it went brick, earth, and then back to brick.
It's madness. Absolute madness, this place. This is another angle of it. Look. Meltology, not mud floods, of course. Because mud cannot melt bricks. As you can clearly see, these are all heat damaged bricks. Look at the size of this block.
Huge.
It's supposed to be like this one above it, but even the one above it's heat damaged. Because look, it's got looks like a hunchback. It's got metal on the top of it. Look, it's just huge, and it's
not symmetrical with the arch. I mean, it's
all supposed to be a line of bricks that are all symmetrical in a semicircle. But don't forget, this is only half the arch because the rest is melted downwards, and you got the blocks popping out.
Right.
You know what does that? There it is without the label on it.
Look how low those windows are.
Exactly, it's clear evidence of meltology.
Mm-hmm.
Buildings being melted like butter from fervent heat from below. What does this to bricks? Look at the bricks. Look at the wall. Look at all of this churning. Look,
churning.
It's all churned out into dust.
I'm churning for you.
Yeah, look at it. Look, this is like it's wanting to go this way. It wants to topple this way. Look how the arch is bent across this way. Ground brick flood. Archway there, it looks like. It's crazy. It is enormous damage. Enormous damage of a kind that we will never ever see again. Fortunate for us. I mean, look, who builds like this? You don't. It's melted. Brickwork is all mangled.
God, the thickness of it's insane.
Look at the damage. Look how they've had to put stuff in here to hold this, stop stuff dripping down on you. You know,
stop one of them loose bricks from caving your skull in.
And brick ash dropping on your head and knocking your shit out. You know what I mean? And
one of those 5-pound brick can do some damage from that height.
Oh, listen, you're going in a coma. You're waking up in 22.
Already jabbed. Oh, man.
Already jabbed, tagged, and all the rest of it. You know, no getting away. Look at this little wall here with all these balloon rock bricks here. And then whatever this was, it's all melted away. Just left the arch with pieces of melted red brick in it still. This is all damaged here at the back.
And you got that building all the way in the back, damaged also.
All done. All toasty.
Put the flag up.
Yeah. What about this then?
Man. What was that statue in the back up there? Raise a little bit. What is that? Was that a flag or a statue? What is that?
That's another building that's behind.
Okay.
It's just behind. But you know what I'm saying about
that wall was hit.
When these buildings get cooked, it forms the outer walls kind of form a skin. And the inner walls are all turmoil.
I mean, that wall was that was hit. And look at the bottom. The bottom's nothing compared to that piece of patch left up there. I mean, it's almost cobblestoned.
Yeah. Well, look at these bricks here.
Oh man,
they're almost going cobblestone. They're almost turning to them here in this little piece in the corner sticking out. But you know, it's consistent damage. I mean, how does this happen?
Where's she going?
Who knows? But if she's going to get a pint of milk, she needs insurance because you're walking down there, mate. You're liable to fall straight on your face.
Man, and that had, and see, that's you could, that has nothing to do with any war or bombing. That's X factor.
Just look at what she's walking on. That was viscous. It was flowing.
Yeah, that's all X factor right there.
I told you, James, I've always got the heat, mate. Clearly, it's a building, but look at the damage. Look, this looks like mountain here. This little tower is what people would think was a mountain. Obviously, it's made of red bricks, and they've been cooked to such an extent. Look, just a couple of more degrees, and these would have been white. They very close to it. All these green bricks you see, and look, the archway's melted down. Bricks are all blocky. The ground is liquid brick flood. Look, archway that goes all the way in the building. Another archway here that's starting to close up with the heat expansion. Archway here. It's just incredible evidence. Here we have the guns on the beach. Not guns on the beach, but the guns inside the fort. But the inside part of the fort had flooded. It's been flooded. This is all brick ash here. These are resting in brick ash. See, the retaining wall here is all blocky. Top of the building. Iran. Look, it's cooked so much that you've got missing bricks. Where are they? They fell out. Put in a pile around the back.
Cooked out.
Totally cooked out. Totally cooked out. Yeah. As someone would say, move on. Move on. Move on. What's left on here?
Door still spared.
And it is old. It is old because they like putting these rivets in. See the rivets?
The heat just passed right through it.
Yeah.
And we're doing minimal damage compared to the brick.
Least path of resistance. The wood, it will survive. Good conductor of electrical charge. It will be heat damaged, but it will survive. But the bricks don't.
The bricks are popped out. All the carbon 14 is drained.
It will always show that this phenomena will attack the bricks and leave the wood. I think I'm going to build an extension, but I want most of it underground.
Yeah. There's that lady going to the store again. She's still getting there.
Still getting the milk. She's just, she broke her ankle coming down that steep bit. I'm not living in these places. I'm sorry. When you got to break your ankle to get a pint of milk every morning,
I consider that good living out there, man.
Oh, listen, it's cray. I couldn't do it myself. I mean, here we go. Look, here we go again with this pathway thing that's in this village. These villages. Yep. I mean, obviously, at some point, water came in here. You see the water line is here.
But
I don't believe this was for water or anything like that. And then look, well, it could be because look, this is part of the building. It's going under the building, so it could well be. But we see it so much. We saw that melted one.
Yeah.
Look what happened to the bricks here on the wall here behind.
I put a couple of pictures out that have them going through the town or the village or whatever.
I've got a couple of pictures where you see it in the town, and you also see it on balconies where people sit above, above the road. And I was quite amazed. I just kept seeing this. It was like a rail, like a track, and I was thinking, well, what's it doing up there? You know, people sitting there, but I thought, well, yeah, obviously whatever was there, it might have been like something that you could use to move between the buildings that you jump on, and it's already attached to the building, so it's like a monorail buildings. Do you understand? And you jump in on your floor, and it takes you wherever you want on the next building. You jump off because it's all the buildings were joined. It'd be a very easy form of transport if you had a monorail that was linking all the buildings. But you know, it's only my opinion. Again, huge A-frames, top of the building. You just see the corner of the tower there that's been rock curtained over and totally abused. It's that place again with the incredible pancake brick lines, angle of the melt. The ground is brick flood. This is part of the building as well that's just managed to survive above the flood of the brick flood. Inside a cave, as they call it, a cave, but it's not.
That's somebody's old living room or den or ballroom.
See the
entertainment hall. Look at that, the brick still melted through. Look at that. You can see the coloring through it.
Yeah, the viscosity here is apparent that the bricks turn into a liquid form, and you get these wonderful patterns of, it's the mortar and the concrete molds and the bricks. But they'll tell you someone chiseled it, won't they?
A natural phenomenon.
Yeah. So you get, all these unique patterns on marble and stuff. It's all red brick. This is an archway. And look, pancake brick lines. Pancake brick lines. Everything's made of melted buildings. Stalactites. When really it's just a melt and it's densified in midair.
Yep.
Stalactites and stalagmites, they call them. I call them bullshit. And again, look. Pancake brick lines melting into the brick flood. It's easy to decipher. It really is. When you take away mud floods and tectonic plates and volcano lava and all the rest of the malarkey, right? You're not left with much. Your mind should be thinking, well, yeah, they've got rid of all of that, so we don't need to. We can focus on about what we see. Focus on what we see. We all flowed down that channel. Yes, sign me up. Old Sax, that would be fun. He told his wife, honey, I bought us a huge mansion. Didn't tell her it was melted. The thick lovers of bricks in many of these walls. Crazy, the thick layers of bricks. Yeah, it's like 10, 15 layers of bricks in some of these places. Yeah, so you can imagine. That should be telling you exactly like, how big these buildings were. Look at it this way. The continents are made of melted red brick. That should tell you all you need to know.
That's one of the biggest things you hear. People, not in this group, of course, but they say, I understand melted brick buildings, but what about continents? Yeah.
They need to go. You know what? They need to go and watch my coastline videos. There's plenty of them. I'll go around the world looking at coastlines, and invariably, 10 times out of 10, you will see brick lines. You will see pancake block lines. You will see carbon 14. It's all melted red brick. It's all melted red brick. Nowhere you can go, you won't see it. Fervent says, incredible, the heat expanding and altering the state of matter of structures of this magnitude, leaving pockets of survival for us to be reminded of the X Factor event. EEC on it. We always are. We always are, mate. You know, we see what other people can't see, and you know, these so-called truthers, you know, they need to go and have a look in the mirror, and because your whole purpose of having a brain is to be able to take more information in, or new information in, evaluate it, and add it to what you know. So if your new information is melted red brick, and you know it's melted red brick, then why you keep talking about mud floods?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to move on with new information, self reevaluation in the field, as they say. As
no such thing as mud. It's only ash. So if anything got flooded by anything, it was ash. If anything happens like a flash flood and the earth moves and it's flooded over, that's nothing but ash.
They don't realize, James, they don't realize that mud is just brick hash with moisture.
That's it.
That's all it is. Nothing else.
The ash was here first. Then it got wet, and then it was starting being. We call it mud.
Do you know what? That's what I like about Meltology. It's so simple. It's not hard. People want to make it harder than it is, but it's not. It's very simple. Right. Let's just have a few more pictures, and then we will call it a night. Again, this is one of these South American villages. I think it's near Peru. In Peru, can't remember what it's called, but look at the steps. Look at the walls. Look,
melty.
It's all melted. See, this is that channel again, but it's melted. See it there, James?
Yep.
This is that channel that we were mentioning.
It's almost enough space on the other side that's melted where it would have been in the middle.
Yeah.
Because look how much room's on the other side. It's called melted.
Yeah. All these steps that were here on this side.
It would have been coming down the middle of like, you know.
Up the steps, yeah. Right in the center.
Yep.
It's just,
like you know, a lot of time in the middle.
It's one of them intriguing things that, you know, it will probably get solved in the fullness of time, but it's one of them things that I just got to know about. Why did they have that? What was that doing? There in between the bricks, you know, this channel. I don't believe it was for water. Again, pockets of survival. See a pocket of survival in the melt here. Another one here, which is a little bit more damaged, more like this. This one here. But this is a building. See a window, a doorway there, window there, window there. And not to mention it's the same colour as the pockets of survival. Again, look what happened to the bricks. You know, why is this doorway twisted?
In only 5'4".
Yeah, is that a hobbit house? It looks like a hobbit house, doesn't it? It's just absolutely tiny.
I mean, unless that girl's 6'3".
Yeah, well, yeah, she plays basketball, didn't she? Yeah, all-star. Look at the bottom of these buildings. Look what these buildings are on. Look what she sat on. Balloon rocks. Look at them. Look,
is that channel in the middle again?
Yeah, it could well be. But look how you've got very, very perfect square blocks here. And then you've got like parquet blocks here.
And then you got the balloon rock going up.
Yeah.
And look in the back. That's your you got the balloon rock down there as your that you built on top of.
Yeah.
All that is your foundation. Let's balloon rock the foundation and build on top of it.
And why do you think Jerry could find it in every building? He found this in every building.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. The old boy's sitting on a melted rock building. This is all balloon rocks, red bricks. It's all heat damaged buildings. Look, it's dripping out of there. The ground is brick flood. Now, if you went and asked the old man,
coming up the wall too, right behind them, it's coming up the wall. Yeah.
You go and ask the old boy, how did this happen? He couldn't tell you. He'd say it was like this when I was a boy. That's what he would say. That's what he would say because he can't say anything else.
Do what? It's always been like this.
What are we talking about? It's not damaged.
It made it like this. It's always been like this.
Again, look at the bottom of the building. Look at the street. It's all heat damaged, red bricks. All the bricks are heat damaged. I don't know why they didn't decide to. Maybe this is because this is going behind this. It's a bit deceiving, this picture, because you think, yeah, this has got to go behind because you've got this stucco over the front here at a very odd angle. Yeah, so this building's going behind. Crazy. All blocks at the bottom now, all down the street. Every building's got this at the bottom. Good old donkey's done his job for the day. No more bricks to haul.
My back.
Yeah, I could give me my oats. I've done it, man. I've been working since morning. Again, look at the bottom of the building. All heat down. Look at this here. Ooh, Lord.
Still got bricks on that right side.
Look at this shit. Look at it down here.
Yeah, look at those bricks and this rock curtain above it.
Above, rock curtain down over it, yes.
Yeah.
And this one on the left.
It didn't quite get it. But yeah, those are all mangled, but you can still see the bricks in that other one.
And then look,
you can see a few bricks on the left side. The right side, I mean, that's a lot of pocket of survival on those bricks. I mean,
I just like how they've done the parquet floor.
Yeah, look at that. Busted up.
They got time to do parquet flooring when you got all this
busted and disgusted
happening. You know,
busted and disgusted.
The scorch marks around this archway. It's all X Factor. Everything is X Factor because that's what damaged the road. That's what damaged all these buildings. No other way. You know, the academics are not going to tell you the truth.
Oh heck no!
You know, that's it's called self-preservation. They ain't going to tell you the truth.
Hey, they haven't thus far. Why would they do it now? They're making too much money now.
Exactly. This is why I have such a huge body of evidence, a huge body of work, because for every explanation they want to give me, I'll give them a picture that they can't explain.
Yeah.
You know, all this damage every bloody where.
Like this one.
Cooked out. Look, it's cooked and mangled. All the bricks are heat damaged and melting. The concrete mold upgrades are all cracked. Look, it's all heat. This is supposed to be a square doorway or something, but the molds are gone. Looks like it's tapering in at the bottom, so it's heat damaged from each side coming inwards with the expansion. You know, it's I'm glad I got blues music on now because, you know, these pictures are making me feel like I'm in a blues kind of mood. Look at the steps. God. Yeah. Bottom of this building, heat damaged. Side of this wall, heat damaged. Look at the bricks. And what's this pile of bricks doing here? See the brick lines here on this. This place has been totally ruined. Totally ruined from what it was. Again, look, all this is heat damage, all heat damage. See the brick blocking, expanded outwards. Steps here are gone. This wonderful arch is in thorough disrepair. I mean, this town is just, I mean, I'm not saying I couldn't live there, but I couldn't live there. It's too much damage, mate. My mind would just be blown at every minute of the day. I'm just going down to the local shop and I come back 5 hours later with about 35 million different photographs.
I'm looking at that big block right there in that doorway. The overhead,
Yeah.
the other doorway to the left. That opening to the left. Down below. No, down below. Down below in the left corner.
Yeah. That's the
No,
right
up,
corner
up,
for me.
up. No. You're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Look at that big block right there.
That's the left to me.
It's the left to me too. I said the left corner.
No, you said right.
I said the left corner. I'm gonna have to listen to this.
Wait. I need more juice. Wait.
I think I said no, right there to the left. I'm gonna have to listen to it because
I'm shooting, but never mind. But here, look at this shit here. Look
how big that. Look at that big block though. Look at that. That thing's massive. Yeah, going across. I mean, that's a heavy block to go across.
It's going across.
I mean, those are big over there too, but that's the one going.
Man, nothing like this. This is huge. That's huge. Absolutely huge. And you can see how it flooded over because look, there's another level underneath.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah. Oh, it's all destruction. All of it.
Look at that.
Melted building there, and there's melted building behind it. All these are all heat damaged. All heat damaged.
Was that? Go back real quick. Looking at. Can you zoom back into the right to that right mountain? What is that on top of it? Can you zoom in anymore? On the top of that mountain to the right. What is that? Right there. What is that?
Here.
No.
Back here.
Back towards the. No. You're on the right spot, but that back towards the front. Right there. What is that over? Right where you're at, but over to the left. And up. Right. Stay right there. Go up a little. No. Move your cursor up, not the page. Move your mouse up. Yeah, right. Oh no, you went too far.
Oh, James, man.
Right there. What is all that? Right there.
It looks like the ends of bricks. Looks like the ends of bricks.
Got some pockets of survival left up there.
Oh, I don't think I can
tell from here. I can't really tell, but I can tell. Look different. Oh yeah. I see some more down there on the side falling down. So, yeah. Man, that's a nice picture. Nice evidence there. The leftovers. I mean, they're not going. No one's going to carry that shit up there. I mean, that's
of course not. I mean,
almost 200 pounds a piece.
why would you? You need 2 donkeys, 3 donkeys to do 1 block. You know, these doorways all mangled. The bricks are all heated and expanded on the bottom here. Why would you put bricks here? You wouldn't. I've never seen a door with bricks at the bottom here. These have come out of the ground.
Popping up.
It popped up. Again, top of the building behind, flooded everything down in front. Heat damage to the bricks here. These are cooked even more. See the rock the curtaining that's happening on the top of this building. Starting to flow over the top. Right there. It's all heat. X factor. It's the X factor. Again, they're sitting on the curb. The curb's heat damaged. The ground, the bricks here are all turned into big blocks. And then look at the bottom of the building here. Again.
Like they're disgusted because they got to go to the store.
Yeah. They're thinking, bloody hell, we ain't even got our insurance. The one at the end, look, with a hand right over her face. Oh, man. That's the second time today I'm about to go and get bread and milk. She's saying, fuck these roads, man. I ain't driving a bike.
Oh, man.
Fuck the roads, man. Fuck the government because they fucked up our roads. Again, heat damage.
Man, look at all that rock curtaining coming up. Jeez. There's a balloon rocking up.
All here. See the bricks here? Showing you it's bricks. I'll zoom in. Here, bricks. Bricks here.
Brick house.
Yeah. All damaged.
Just popping up.
Again, look what happened to these buildings. Melted and flooded. Melted and flooded. Look how small this one is in the melt and where the door is.
Where the nerve to have charging for electricity out there. Got telephone poles up.
They shouldn't be fucking charging you for anything to live in this
Hell
disaster
no.
zone. I mean, it's a bloody disaster zone. How can they charge you to live there? They should be paying you to live there. Look
at that. Just
all blocky here.
All up in there. Jeez.
And all this is just a melt. And don't forget, this has been dug out. It was underground. It was under loads and loads of brick ash. Again, I've circled everything for you to see. This is when I was really focused.
I mean, look at the Tetris wall. You know, it's a big block, small brick, big brick, big block. I mean, it's just at random.
See, what you got here, look, James, is you got the Tetris outer skin. That's the outer skin of the bricks, different to the inner skin, which is more bricky based. It's all cooked. You see, without the outer skin,
almost with hexagon, those columns right there, the Kubert column almost.
In this yellow bubble here that I'm circling, you can still see it's bricks.
More common brick, yeah, absolutely.
It's underneath this hexagonal stuff.
Yeah.
So this has been cooked a lot more than the inner part of the core structure. But
I can't tell because it's black and white, but I noticed right down at the bottom, you have the arrow down there at the bottom, looking at that block in the middle. What is that a piece of red brick? No, at the bottom. You were at it. The last one is right where you're at. Is that a piece of red?
No, it's a hole.
Oh, okay.
It's a hole. But it's an incredible example of the different variance of temperature, what it can do to the bricks.
Yeah.
If it was a consistent temperature, all of it would look the same. But because the temperature and the frequency of the electrical charge differed and moved around, you get this kind of result. Okay, more sunken infrastructure, grid component. I mean, where's the rest of it? The bricks like here, look at the top here.
Turning right there on that wall, huh? Is it popping out? Is it popcorning out? What is that?
Yeah, it's popcorning out right on the right hand photo. That's popcorning out. It might be a little bit blurry for you. I don't know if you can see it.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Even if you don't look on the central bit, it just
even on the wall itself. Yeah. Look at that.
It's popping out. It's all popping out.
Pop.
You know, like popcorn, like we say, you put the popcorn in a pan, bang.
Yeah, old Jiffy Pop popcorn. Almost every kernel pops.
Oh, yeah.
That's horrible.
Again, circled it for you. Look what happened to the blocks, bricks. Turn it into blocks, and look, this is melting away here.
Mm-hmm.
Same as this one. So viscous, it's starting to drip out. All these gaps of viscous bricks, blocks that have dripped out, carried on cooking, dripped out. See the porous nature to the blocks as well. It was all red bricks to start with. Again, this is another piece of a building. Look, definitely, it's not a natural occurrence to have these lines. These are part of the concrete molds.
Yeah, that thing comes with an asshole.
Yeah, there's his asshole. Tight asshole. Gonna dump right in your neck, boy.
Yeah, like.
Oh well, tell me how you get statues in relief on a mountain. Tell me how. You know, statue in relief is when it's got like this around it. It's like it's boxed in. You know, it's like it's boxed in. How did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
How did mountains do that?
The balloon rocked on it. The back
it's melted
and melted
rock
ballooned on
curtained
it.
over. That's it. Melted and rock curtained over, as you can see from this shot. With another piece, another one. Got the melt here. Balloon rocked over, look, and rock curtained over. Big crack. And it's definitely part of the building.
Yeah.
It's definitely part of the building. It can't be anything else.
Oh no.
Shot of it there. Top of the building.
We know what it was.
Of course, Eagle Eye Crew will. Top of the building. A-frames turned to brick ash. We move on. Again, look, under the brick ash is brick lines.
Yeah, man, that thing looks scorched up above it.
Yeah, that's well fried.
Man.
See bricks here at the bottom, brick line
hit
here.
hard on the top on this one. Or it came all the way from the bottom and hit all the way to the top and left that
It went all the way up, yeah.
And it's left
Don't
that
this
piece
all,
there.
This is all flowing back downwards. Again, don't tell me buildings are nothing. Mountains are nothing more than melted buildings. Sorry, look at the bricks. Clearly see the bricks there. Clearly see the brick lines here. So the brick lines here and the brick lines here are the same. So all this is a melted building, obviously. Wakey, wakey. Everything's been flooded and melted. Same as this, brick flood. That's why this is down here, because it's been flooded by an immense amount of liquid brick flood. Again, just showing you the nature of these huge blocks. There were bricks of this building, but they've been heat, damaged and expanded. Another one, look. Brick ash. Damage, melt. Look how far this melt goes out in the distance.
Yep.
It goes all the way up there and beyond. Huge building, this one. Huge grid component. Again, you can see the bricks. When don't we see the bricks? When don't we see the bricks? We always see the bricks. Always seeing the bricks, my friend. You know, these pieces didn't just land here out of nowhere. You know, they had to have come from somewhere. And what's the closest thing to this? Is this. All melted red bricks. Heat expanded, they go blocky, turn into huge blocks. See the bottom closest to the heat? All blocks. And it should be neat rows of red bricks. Very neat rows of red bricks, but look what we have.
See that same pattern.
Tetris God.
Ballooned out, Tetris. You can't even get it. They're almost like they're stuck together.
Yeah.
They were so precisely cut. You can't even get a piece of paper in between them. Or that crap.
Those chiselers were experts in their day.
Ancient aliens, they used to get that crap. Look at that.
to within hundreds.
They have balloon rock and popped out. Huge popcorn rocks.
Crazy, isn't it? And they were all red bricks, normal size red bricks.
Absolutely. Hit it with that electrical charge. Man,
it just zapped them, mate. It's that look. See them forming here, swelling out.
All kind of
different because of the heat. Yeah, I like these because everything else is flat, but these ones are raised.
Yep.
Incredible. They can't figure this shit out. They can't figure out this shit. Look, heat damage. Look how they're all raised up, like like yeast raises bread.
Yep, raised like they're glazed.
Because what's happening with the yeast is it's forming air pockets inside the dough. That's what makes it rise. Same principle. We're using heat and not yeast. This is the only way this could happen. There's no way they built it like this with donkeys and fucking rollers and trees and shit.
There we go with these doors inside of rocks.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it?
Incredible. And it had neighbors too.
Yeah, and neighbors. Imagine that. Wall-to-wall neighbors. This is Egypt again.
I mean, everywhere you go, you see this stuff. Come on.
This is buildings. Look, you can tell there's doors. Right, brick lines, brick ash. The whole of the Giza Plateau is a flooded disaster zone.
A doorway to the left, doorway to the right.
Brick blocks up the top here. Brick lines, block lines. It's all fucking going on. All going on. So we go everywhere we can find damage. Look, these people can say it's a mud hut. It's not. It's a brick building that's mangled because you can still see pieces of brick. Still, damaged, but they're there. And then look what's behind. If you can make it out, behind there's a huge melted building here, which caused all of this damage to these buildings. This is some princess's burial chamber, they say, in Egypt, but it's all made of melted red brick. Ground is brick ash. See the blocky nature around the door or the window, whatever that is there. Again, these columns have been, it might have been an obelisk. It's been melted, stuck in the melt. Look, you can just make out huge block lines here. This, whatever this is made of brick, and it's heat expanded in the corner, column, or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. See the nature of the bricks here. You can see the nature of the bricks here. It's all melted red bricks. And all this sand is brick ash from the melt that has densified. Again, look, see one of the pyramids there? This is all buildings melted. The Sphinx partially excavated. You can already see the bricks here on this pool.
Yeah, you got the other pictures real good.
Yeah. What you're looking, the body here is not weathering. They're telling you this is weathering. They're telling you that water did this. This is not. This is melt. Clearly melt. Look at the amount of ash. Look at the brick ash. All the rats up to its shoulder nearly. It's not water. Here's one where it's fully submerged.
I'm gonna have to step out, Spartan, for about 15 minutes.
Well, you know what? Don't listen. Hang on, I'm coming out now. We're on 3 hours now. We'll shut it down. We'll shut it down there, mate.
You can keep going. I'll watch you on the device.
No. 3 hours is. I like to do about 3 hours. You know, because people's attention span. I could stay on for 10 hours.
I didn't want to shut it down for everyone. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Eagle Eye Crew. I got a call about 10 minutes ago. I got to go watch the baby real quick. So she's asleep, and so she doesn't want to take me with her. So
you have to do what you have to do. Family comes first, and you know you've got to look after that little one. So I want to thank you again for your time. It's been a real pleasure. You coming in and showing us your evidence. It's always a treat. It is for me because I'm like, now what's he showing today? What's he showing today?
Trying to keep up with the Joneses, that's all.
Listen, you've got to keep up to the Joneses. You set your own pace, mate. Whatever you're going to bring, it's always going to be good, and that's why you're always on here. I'll send you the link tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm here on my own, so the link will be out there on Monday for you if you want to pop in.
All right. Well, I'll be tuning in tomorrow and watching.
Oh yeah, see what I come up with when I'm left to my own devices.
Well, I appreciate you having me on. Appreciate hanging out with the Eagle Eye Crew, everyone else. It's all good. Been a good time, like always, chilling out.
It's good.
Appreciate it.
I'll see you later, James. Take care, mate.
All right, mate. You guys take care.
Right. Eagle Eye Crew, I'm going to shut it down now. Time for me to go and have something to eat, and then I'm going to bed. Luckily, I haven't got nothing to do tomorrow, so I'll be just researching as soon as I get up. And I will see you all tomorrow night, hopefully. I hope you've enjoyed the chill out zone. It's there for you. It's there for us to chill out and relax. And I don't want it to be like a schoolyard or a schoolroom. It's, it's for us to just relax and look at evidence and have a laugh and hopefully draw some more people in. Get the word out. Please like, share, and subscribe, and share the link. Obviously, people will now be watching it on catch up, but if you can do that, that'd be great. Also, if you can donate to the channel, please do. The link is in the description box. Also, make sure you watch When the Buildings Cried. Thank you for Mr. Jerry DeCamp again for his documentary. The link is in the description box. Please watch it. Remember, we are the take care of one another as the camera decides to go bonkers. I'll be back real soon. Tomorrow night, 10:30. Be here. Try and be early. Take care of yourself. Spartan Red. Out.